Hi guys, almost a happy new year, right? Wow, I see already a gifted membership, not one but 10 from Amonsky. Thank you very much. Guys, it's day 676 of Russian invasion and full-scale war in Ukraine. They will get the fuck out of here sooner or later. And not just by themselves, but they're gonna be kicked out by the armed forces of Ukraine. So the last day of this war is definitely gonna come, and we're getting uh, one day closer to our victory, as Andreas says. Andreas, hello, hello, everyone else. Hi Barry, Monday, how you doing? Hi Irene, hi Hugh G, hi Jaguar. Hi, Pet Challenge, Chuck Yamaerts, Leathercat, Ann Hill, Anna, Nils G. Knudsen, thank you for becoming a Javelin once again. Thank you. Shell Waitley, Armand, Charlie, just Charlie, hi. Thank you for the gift and membership. Kane Case GG, thank you, Nils G. Knudsen, for gifting 20 more memberships. This is very generous of you. Hi, you know they exist. Hi, Michelle Ferguson. Hi, Michael Michaels. Hi, everyone. I'm happy to see you guys. So happy to see you. Sorry that I'm late. I was 7 minutes late, but I was actually getting myself a new amazing experience. I was going through the tactical medicine course to stop the bleeding, tourniquets, tamponage or tamponade, how do you call it, and different other things like Israeli bandage. I finally got the chance to do it. I got an invitation by my wife. This is the course of Solomiansky Kotake, which is translated like Solomiansky cats or kittens. They are amazing, and this is actually a course for donation. They supply our warriors just like Helena. They supply them with medkits and medical stuff like tourniquets, like Israeli bandages, occlusion, seals, and many other things. Hmm, or the quick clot, combat gauze. Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys. So I still need to eat because I wasn't eating for 5 hours. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the video on, the video that the one I was talking about yesterday on the shells. This is the video from the channel To Be Or. He is the supporter of Ukraine. I guess he's initially Russian himself, but he's not the good Russian like those. He is wearing a mask and really saying everything as we Ukrainians say it. So I really highly recommend you this video. Inform the Pound, the Ukrainian community of centers, and uh, yeah, actually they are fighting Russian propaganda since 2014. And they are very efficient in that. They are actually working together with Ukrainian hackers to dox the Russian propagandists, military, and Russian, who else? Um, any officials, Russian government, Russian politicians, Russian deputies, they do a lot of that stuff. They do amazing investigations. They do amazing researches. So Inform Nepal recommended to share this video as much as possible, and that's what I want to do. And guys, please forgive me. By the way, today's stream is going to be lasting for 3 hours. And first 20 minutes of it, I want you to watch the video. And I'm going to get myself at least a bit of food and make a shot for my cat because, yes, he's ill, mm, and I need to treat him. So those two things. The video lasts for 46 minutes, but I'm not gonna show you all of it. I'm just gonna show you first 20 or 25 minutes while I'm gonna be absent. And then you please go and watch it yourself. there. The link is going to be in the description. I'm going to make sure to add it there until the end of the stream. By the way, guys, tourniquets, do you see the bruises? Yeah, you see these red marks. Yeah, here's the the mark of tourniquets. But it's better to have these and stay alive, than not. Yeah, than not staying alive. So that's it. Yeah, food is very important. Staying hydrated is also very important. I'm doing that, but uh, you can't get any calories from this, really. Cellulose, yeah, it is really great, and I'm also glad that I could do it. And I'm gonna be, uh, you know, I have a wish to get through these trainings every at least, well, not at least, it's ideally every 2 months. And yeah, so please poke me in 2 months. It's gonna be the beginning of what? January, February, March. It's going to be the beginning of March, so if I will forget that, ask me, please, and I'll go and practice more, because only with constant practice you can gain some skills. Without that, you're just going to forget. Is Monroe sick? Well, Monroe is also sick a bit, but we already have fought the disease of hers, I think. Now Dova is sick, and now we are treating him. So we're actually treating both cats right now. Yeah, this has been an endless circle of treating cats since the beginning of August. So what was it? August, September, October, November, December. For 5 months we've been doing that, and that's been a bit tiring, but we'll get through this. Nothing that kills you only makes you stronger, right? Oh no, everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Okay, guys, gotta go eat. Just let me add that screen. Let me show this to you, and we'll get there. So, and we'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get go some food, and I will also give a shot to my cat. So to be or, we gotta find it here. Быть или in Russian. Its name is. He almost has 1 million subscribers, and for a reason, guys. So in his latest video, he was talking about Tucker Carlson, and I'm not sure
Привет,
that the
дорогие!
dubbing is also here. Let's check it out. Let's check if it's there. Oh, you don't see the screen yet, so just give me a second. Yeah, poor four babies. I'm actually, I think the same every time I watch a Dovka, Dova King. I am very sorry about him. Okay, so where the fuck it is? It is, yeah, here it is, guys. So I'm gonna get the screen out here. Yeah, and make my camera a bit smaller. Yeah, this is not the camera, this is just a frame. Just give me a second. Or maybe some other scene, like so you could see everything better than this, but no, I think this will be enough. Um, is it? I'm not sure. Let me just turn off my camera on this scene while I'm gonna be absent, so you will just see this. Um, okay, and it's gonna be bigger, We gotta get rid of HIMARS also, and of progress bars for now too, because yeah, let's make it a best experience for you guys. Let's make it like this. Let's make it bigger. Okie doke. Almost got it. Okay, got it. Awesome. So, good. That works. Happy New Year, Rick. Thank you for all you do to inform us all that is going in Ukraine. Yeah, guys, even more good news today, even more videos also from the event that I was just attending. And yeah, but let's begin with this while I'm gonna be grabbing some food and getting a shot for my cat. But not this one. Oh, let me check. Let me check. Annotations, ambient mode. No. There's no dubbing in this one. So, but this is not the video I'm talking about. This is the video.
Rating in the United States.
This one has dubbing on it, and let's check where you can. Yeah, audio track. You see, you can switch. There's a Russian original and English track. They've provided even he provided add-in, dub-in, sorry, not add-in. He added the dub-in. So here it is. Please enjoy. And oh, let's check the sound first. Just give me a second.
Nothing unites people like a common enemy. Nothing separates people like different goals. Let's face it, the democratic world which supported Kiev after...
Yeah, please give me plus or dibs there. Oh, not dibs. But yes, we got it there in the chat. And I will give you... I will leave the room. I will leave you alone with this guy, and he's just doing it amazingly, so please enjoy. Okay, I see BME says just dropped to say hi and Happy New Year to everyone, and also to smash the like button. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. Thank you, very loud. Okay, that's good. So make it less louder, okay? Plus plus. That's an easy explanation. Thank you. Good to see you, BME. Oops. Okay, guys. Thank you for the pluses there. And please watch and please enjoy.
February 24th, 2022, has got used to this terrible war and no longer sees the Russian army that's stuck near Avdiivka as a threat. More and more Europeans regard the war as a regional conflict and consider that Putin's ambitions are gonna be limited only to rebellious Ukraine. Of course, this is a delusion that will certainly lead to an even bigger scale war. But the main thing is not even that, but the fact that the Russia's entire intelligence network lulls the vigilance of the democratic world, which de facto is already waging a war against it. Because for Putin, Ukraine is only the first phase of his global war. This should have been realized after he demanded NATO return to 1997 borders. This video is available with English dubbing. You can turn it on the YouTube player, and it's made to remind everyone that Ukrainians are at war with a country whose main goal is the total scrapping of the entire existing political system and changing of borders by the right of the might. And if people of democratic countries do not realize that there is war going on against them, and they're not partners, but the home front of Ukrainians sitting in the trenches, very soon they'll be in the trenches themselves. It's vital that you guys watch this video until the end and share it with others as much as you can. Please, it's extremely necessary right now. I don't say hello.
Западные территории нынешней Польши – это подарок Сталина полякам.
Хотят поляки быть следующими? Война неизбежна.
Россия не остановится на Украине.
И, кстати, в Варшаве и Хельсинки приготовятся.
Это не блеф.
Польшу можно поставить на колени за 1 час.
Берлин, Париж, Лондон, Брюссель готовы гореть?
Сувалский коридор в случае чего нам очень нужен.
Уничтожить нахрен Прибалтику, если так.
Граница России нигде не заканчивается.
Упреждающий удар по Франции.
В прах обратится Лондон.
Нас никто не слушал. Послушайте сейчас.
Jacek Sivera, the head of the National Security Bureau of Poland, said that NATO got 3 years to prepare for a Russian attack on alliance members. I would add personally, in case Ukraine falls. And Polish intelligence has every reason to fear a full-scale Russian invasion because, as I have already said, the hybrid war is already underway. This footage shows New Jersey native Rinaldo Nazaro walking around St. Petersburg and giving an interview to a federal Russian TV channel, where he proudly talks about his organization, The Base. The Base is a neo-Nazi group operating in the United States, United Kingdom and Canada. And in 2021, 2 members of The Base, Brian Lemley and Patrick Matthews, pleaded guilty to preparing terrorist attacks, as well as planning to organize a prison break for their associate, Dylan Roof, a mass murderer who shot 9 African Americans in a Charleston church. Yeah, Russia is interviewing the leader of a far-right terrorist group while accusing Ukraine of Nazism. But this is no surprise. The Kremlin has been using both right-wing and left-wing radicals for quite a long time to destabilize various countries, and this process is obviously supervised by the Russian special services. So the investigators from the Dossier Center found out that Rinaldo Nazaro applied for training at the military camp Partisan, which is located near St. Petersburg. This camp is special. It belongs to an organization called the Russian Imperial Movement, which had been regarded as a terrorist organization in the United United States, because it trained militants and then sent them to Ukraine's Donbass in 2014. But this is not the end of the story. Neo-Nazis from other countries also trained at the RAM camp. In 2017 in Sweden, an improvised explosive device detonates in a house with refugees. 3 men from the Swedish organization Nordic Resistance Movement were behind the explosion. Local police identified the terrorists quite fast. They turned out to be 2 citizens of Russia and 1 citizen of Sweden. All 3 had undergone combat training in the above-mentioned partisan camp. Here's a photo from the training. Militants of Northern Resistance Movement, or abbreviated as NRM, according to the investigation, were preparing a number of other terrorist attacks throughout Sweden. The NRM is a neo-Nazi organization that also operates in Finland, Denmark, Norway, and Iceland. And here's the rare photo where Stanislav Vorobyov, the leader of the Russian imperial movement, who owns the military partisan camp, where all of the above-mentioned militants were trained, speaks to the members of the Northern Resistance Movement.
Мы помним, что наши предки всегда возвращали свои территории назад. Это было всегда и в 19 веке, и в 17-16 веке. Всегда мы территории, населенные русским народом, мы возвращали. Мы объединимся. Поэтому слава России! Слава России!
I want this video to be seen as many Europeans as possible. It's vital that it becomes clear to them as well as to Ukrainians. The followers of the Russian world ideology declare quite comprehensible goals, and the means of achieving these goals are war, occupation, and terror. And if we evaluate the scale of their network, which has absorbed Europe and other parts of the planet, it will become obvious that Ukraine is only the first milestone. This is exactly what the video will focus on. Neo-Nazis from other countries have also passed through the partisan military camp. Thus, the German magazine Focus, after conducting a number of investigations, claims that German right-wing radicals from the NDPG and the Third Way learn how to handle weapons and explosives in Russia, and the connection is indeed traceable. The Russian imperial movement took part in the demonstrations of the above-mentioned parties in Dortmund, Germany, and made no secret of it. But the fact is that the Russian Federation is not limited to the formation of combat cells, because the plans are much more ambitious. Indoctrination of the German right wing is carried out through the network of major media resources. The case of the German journalist Manuel Oxenrader is quite illustrative in this regard. At different time periods, he headed or wrote for newspapers that are mouthpieces of the right-wing movement. In 2018, Oxenrader was suspected in the arson attack on Hungarian Cultural Center that was located in the Ukrainian city of Uzhgorod. The provocation was intended to embroil Budapest and Kiev because Ukrainians were supposed to be blamed for the arson. However, the 3 detainees who carried out the arson turned out to be Polish citizens who admitted that they were in cahoots with Oxenrader, and he promised to pay them 1,500 euros each for the terrorist act.
Поистине международный скандал в российских СМИ ажиотажа не вызвал.
Один из поляков, которых судят за поджог венгерского культурного центра в Ужгороде, назвал заказчика.
Михаил П. заявил в суде, что Мануэль Оксенрайтер пообещал ему 1500 евро за подбор исполнителей.
There is a significant detail. According to the investigation, 2 of the detained Poles were members of the Polish neo-fascist organization called Falanga, and the third one was a member of a far-left party called Zmiana. Yeah, left-wing, don't be surprised. We'll get to that a little later. One of the symbols of Falanga is 2 crossed Kalashnikov assault rifles. Members of this organization took part in the fighting in the eastern Ukraine on the side of pro-Russian separatists. There's a rare photo of Denis Pushilin, the head of the so-called Donetsk People's Republic, and Bartosz Becker, the head of the Polish Nazi organization Falanga. As they say, Donbass is fighting fascists. But it's important to understand that Russia operates on several sides at once. Organizing terrorist cells and training of militants is only the first level. Such organizations operate literally across Europe and the United States. Propagandists and ideologists operate on a conventional second level, like Oxenrader, who established the German Center for Eurasian Studies. This very organization was involved in promoting the pro-Kremlin narratives, primarily supporting the German party called Alternative for Germany, which in fact is already in Bundestag and is advocating to stop sending arms to Ukraine. Moreover, Oxenreiter was a referent to Bundestag deputy Markus Frohnmayer, who was a member of the AfD. However, after the German prosecutor's office initiated a criminal case against the propagandist for the arson attack in Ukraine, and he left, you'll never guess, to Russia. And Oxenreiter's second accomplice, the Pole Mateusz Sikorski, with whom they together created the German Center of Eurasian Studies. He was in Polish prison for a long time on charges of spying for Russia. And the charge was more than justified. In 2015, Mateusz created the political party Zmiana in Poland. One more time, a left-wing one, with the above-mentioned leader of the neo-Nazi organization Falanga Bartosz Becker as its deputy. The party was used to recruit fighters who were later sent to the Ukrainian Donbass. So you see how the scheme works. At the very bottom of hierarchy there is the power wing of right-wing radical militants. Some of them went through training camps in Russia, some of them even participated in the aggression against Ukraine, and there are ideologists promoting the necessary narratives. And they're the link to the next level, to the politicians who in one way or another promote the agenda that the Kremlin demands. Let's use a concrete example.
Tutaj za mną koledzy dają wyraz tego, że jest to protest.
Yeah, on November 6th, Polish carriers started protests at the Polish-Ukrainian border by blocking the passage of vital for Ukraine cargoes. The organizer of the protest was Rafał Meckler, the leader of the Lublin branch of the party called Confederation. Its founder is Janusz Korwin-Mikke, who met with the head of the occupation administration of Crimea, Serhiy Aksyonov, in person, and also Robert Winnicki. Before joining the big politics, Robert headed the organization called All Polish Youth. As you might guess, this is a nationalist and right-wing organization. Bartosz Becker, the head of the radical neo-Nazi organization Falanga, who is already familiar to you, started his career from All Polish Youth. Robert Winnicki himself stands for cutting off aid to Ukraine. In reality, the Kremlin trail is regularly traced in the Polish right-wing protests against Kiev. Thus, in 2017, Ukrainian hackers from the international volunteer community informed Napalm. The link to all materials is in the description below the video. Hacked the email of Alexander Rusovsky, who positioned himself on the Russian federal TV channels as an expert in Poland. In particular, his correspondence with the well-known deputy of the State Duma of Russia, Konstantin Zatulin, was revealed. Next, I quote one of the emails. Yesterday, my guys from the OWP held talks with the leadership of the PSL, a parliamentary party that traditionally gets into the same. PSL is ready to include candidates from OWP into its electoral lists, which will make it possible to create a pro-Russian party in the same. The OWP has held 12 meetings in support of Novorossiya and against the Kiev Junta. Or this one. On March the 5th, my guys from the OWP together with Korwin, meaning the same Korwin-Mikke, the founder of the party Confederation, whose members blocked the border with Ukraine. That narrows it down. I continue reading. Plan to hold a rally against Ukrainian aggression in Donbass, and on March the 18th, a rally for Russian Crimea. The price of question is 3,000–4,000 euros. Well, don't be surprised by such modest pricing. The rallies that actually took place in the scheduled dates were not large-scale ones. But here's another thing. It's how often such rallies are organized. It's a constant, always ongoing work. Now it's necessary to organize agrarians, who allegedly lose huge amounts of income because of Ukrainian grain carriers. Krzysztof Tylwinski, a member of the party Confederation and a major agrarian, is at your service. He'll easily gather the right number of allegedly disgruntled people. Here's a photo. 2023. A rally at Ukrainian embassy. Krzysztof Tylwinski and Mateusz Piskorski, who was charged with spying for Russia and released on a large bail. But do not think anything about it. Russia's main task is not to organize strikes in order to complicate Ukrainians' logistics, although that's extremely irrelevant nowadays. And the fact that no one has organized large-scale actions in Warsaw so far demanding to unblock the border is evidence that the Poles do not realize the scale of the threat to themselves.
Нас начали напрягать вагнеровцы. Просятся на Запад, разрешите нам. Я говорю, вам зачем на Запад туда? Ну, и втихую мы же контролируем, что происходит. Ну, сходим на экскурсию в Варшаву и Жешув. Конечно, я держу их в центре, как договорились, в Беларусь. Не хотелось бы туда их передислоцировать, потому что у них настроения плохие. И надо отдать должное, они знают, что происходит вокруг союзного государства. Но это так, штрих.
I do realize that someone may even laugh at Lukashenko's words and Putin's cunning silence, saying that this is nothing more than clowning. But the war in Ukraine started with the same clowning, with the same hints, with the same smirks. Don't forget about it. So now it's time to scale up. Russia's main goals are declared by the same Alexander Rozovsky in another leaked email. The situation in Slovakia could get curious. According to the results of the parliamentary elections, it can be assumed that at least 45–50% of citizens would vote in favor of withdrawal from NATO. Even the very fact of holding such a referendum would be the first nail in the alliance's coffin. Most interesting is the party on which Rozovsky suggests to focus, which is People's Party Our Slovakia. This is also a right-wing party headed by open neo-Nazi and anti-Semite Marian Kotleba, who favors a radical solution to the Roma question. Naturally, the radical supports Slovakia's withdrawal from NATO. He is the one putting up the banner. And here's a picture of Kotleba at one of the marches he organizes. Yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. Vladimir Putin, who accuses everyone around him of fascism, sponsors, trains and helps neo-Nazi organizations across Europe. Indeed, Winston Churchill was right. The fascists of the future will be calling themselves anti-fascists. In general, I advise you to follow the link and read all the memos that Rozovsky made. There, the scale of bribery of all so-called fighters for the Russian world becomes clear. Of course, you can say that this kind of work of Russian agents of influence doesn't produce tangible results. NATO is about to be enlarged by Sweden, and recently Finland joined the alliance. But at the same time, pro-Russian parties are blocking the border with Ukraine, leaving people fighting for their survival alone with the occupation army. And you know how it is in Slovakia.
Вопреки всем данным социологов, которые прогнозировали победу с уверенным отрывом партии «Прогрессивная Словакия», после обработки более 99% бюллетеней результаты оказались совсем иными. Победила популистская партия «Направление социальная демократия» евроскептика Роберта Фицо. Она набрала 24% голосов.
I want to clarify something. I'm not trying to claim that the same Robert Fico, who became Prime Minister of Slovakia, is a puppet of Moscow, who carries out all Putin's instructions. No, it doesn't work that way. Russia creates tension points through its agents of influence, whether they're ideologists, opinion leaders, or radical activists, that then crystallizes into real political impact on the country. Yeah, the growing popularity of the right-wing populists throughout Europe, in Germany, Sweden, or the Netherlands, is of course the result of the short-sighted migration policies of the conventional left liberals. But you'd be making a huge mistake if you see Russia as just a defender of traditional values and Putin as a leader ready to defend them. You'll make a mistake if you think that this is the secret of Moscow's ties with European right-wing political parties. Because, as I mentioned earlier, the Kremlin has ties to both the radical right and the left. This will become even more obvious if you continue watching the video. After all, the Kremlin is not interested in defending traditional values. There's nothing traditional about dropping bombs in shelters with children. Putin is interested in destabilization and chaos, because it's destabilization and chaos that allows him to achieve the results he wants. After all, isn't it Russia that uses migrants as a hybrid weapon targeting against the European Union? In 2021, thousands of refugees were brought to the Polish borders through the Russian Federation and Belarus. They were recruited through a number of firms and a Telegram messenger, where they were promised relocation to EU countries for a small price. This is a well-defined strategy and, I emphasize, constantly implemented policy. Dozens of organizations in Syria, Iraq, Congo, Cameroon offer easy entrance to the European Union through Russia and Belarus. In 2021, we just saw an intensification of this plan on the Polish border. But once again, this happened before and is happening after the beginning of the full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Why do you think Finland is closing its borders with Russia now? It's because of the sharp influx of migrants from Africa and Middle East, meaning Moscow deliberately creates a migration crisis. Finnish border guards point out that the transportation of migrants from Syria, Iraq, Yemen, and Somalia is systematic and centralized. In other words, Russia is fueling far-right sentiments in Europe through neo-Nazi groups, while at the same time sending illegal migrants to the European Union. That's a smart plan, don't you think? In fact, even the president of Belarus admitted that this is an elaborate scheme, openly stating that Russians, and Kadyrov regime in particular, are behind the organization of the flood.
Но здесь работали проводники из России. И спасибо чеченцам, вот уже организованные люди. Они самые организованные здесь были, организовывая поток. Сейчас они...
И они помогали преодолеть границу.
Они помогали здесь, с Минска, людям попадать на границу. Возможно, и преодолевать границу.
In this way, Russia's hybrid war against the West is in full swing. Yeah, it's hard to call it highly successful, but nevertheless, Moscow has one advantage over the world capitals, which is the speed of decision-making. In authoritarian Russia, it depends on the will of one man, Putin's will, while the United West requires collective consent to take certain actions. Viktor Orban alone can block the entire European Union's financial aid. And this is another illustrative example of Moscow's influence on major European politicians. Look at this, Viktor Orban once said, "We don't want to become Gazprom's funniest barracks. The government is moving towards dependence on Russia. Hungary is in danger of being reclassified into the sphere of Russia's interests." That's a pretty impressive statement, isn't it? However, it was said in 2007. Yeah, that period Viktor Orban was a completely different politician. His trip to Russia in 2009 changed his mind. But what could have happened there that the rhetoric of the future prime minister changed dramatically? It's simple. In 2004, in Hungary, a certain Dietmar Klodo was detained for selling an explosive device. He was a left-wing extremist, a member of the radical organization called RAF, which since the 1970s committed terrorist attacks in the FRG, the part of divided Germany controlled by the United States at that time. The main mission of the RAF was the socialist revolution in the FRG. As you can figure, it was coordinated by the Stasi, a branch of the KGB and the GDR. According to Politico magazine, the meeting place for RAF operatives was Dresden, the place where Vladimir Putin was serving at that moment. And in his service, he most likely supervised the RAF militants, providing them with all the necessary means. In fact, the arrested Dietmar Klodo himself claimed in an interview with investigator Maria Gessen that he personally met with Vladimir Putin at that time. This is not the main thing, but the fact that Dietmar, already living in Hungary and working as a hired gun, always kept a record of meetings where he was given money, or he transferred the money by following the orders of his supervisor. At that time, Dietmar worked for Semyon Mogilevich, one of the most famous representatives of the Russian mafia, the leader of the group Solntsevskaya. Klodo tells about it at the trial, also showing a folder with a built-in hidden camera, with the help of which he gathered incriminating evidence against all the guests. So, according to Dietmar himself, one of the guests who visited him was Viktor Orban.
Это пожертвование на избирательную кампанию в размере 1 миллиона немецких марок было направлено господину Орбану.
Денежные переводы всегда происходили в его квартире.
Yeah, we don't know if Dietmar Klodo was a KGB and FSB agent, or he was collecting compromising materials for himself. However, judging by his former ties with Russian intelligence services, the Kremlin has a videotape with the current Hungarian Prime Minister. This is the only thing that can explain such a dramatic change in Viktor Orban's rhetoric after his visit to Moscow. That is the turn of events. So Putin has the following cards in the Hungarian deck. Prime Minister who's compromised, a marginal ideologist. Here's the photo of Martin Gangoshi, the head of the infamous Jobbik party with Alexander Dugin. And Jobbik itself is of course a right-wing radical party with Russian agents inside. Thus, in 2022, the Hungarian prosecutor's office issued an arrest warrant for Bela Kovac, a member of the Jobbik party. He was accused of spying for Russian Federation. His primary objective was, I quote, undermining European Union institutions and supporting Russian interests. Kovac himself denied his guilt, denied it so much that he left Russia, where he still lives today. But I told you all this to make you realize how vulnerable the West is against authoritarian regimes, and how easy it is to put a spoke in the wheel of a massive bureaucratic machine with the help of agents of influence. In fact, it's enough to have Orban alone to make the European Union unable to function properly.
Министры иностранных дел и дипломаты Евросоюза выступили единым фронтом в поддержку Украины перед лицом российской агрессии. Однако на их встрече в Киеве не удалось разблокировать предоставление ей военной помощи в размере 500 миллионов евро. На выделение этих средств наложила вето Венгрия.
Yeah, Putin and his attempt to change the whole international order, where you can change any borders with the help of tanks, has relied on the weaknesses of democratic systems. But democracy has both negatives and pluses. The main plus is freedom of speech. And obviously, I make this video not only for you, my dear subscribers, since if you watch my channel, everything is crystal clear to you. I hope that with your help, this video will go viral and will be distributed by the people who can influence Western politicians, those who give these politicians legitimacy. In other words, ordinary citizens of the European Union, the United States, and other democratic countries. I try to explain to them that the hybrid war against them is already underway, and I hope I am convincing. The main thing is that you should help me to spread this material. Many pro-Ukrainian speakers are now sprinkling ashes upon their heads because of delays in arms supplies and political intrigues within Western states. They criticize Zelensky, reflect on how they should have communicated with the West earlier, but they do nothing to fix the situation. But we have such an opportunity. We need to consolidate information forces to explain to the war-weary Europeans and Americans that they are not observers of the Russian-Ukrainian war. They are its participants. And they became participants long before the February 24th, 2022. Once again, politicians of democratic countries fulfill the will of their voters. And this is our trump card. Therefore, we need to convince voters, in other words, ordinary citizens, that Ukraine's victory is in their best interest. After all, it's going to be their victory as well. But of course, it's crucial for them to hear or see the arguments from this video. That's why I ask you, first of all, to share the video as much as possible wherever you can. Set a goal for yourself to send it to everyone you know, especially if you know citizens of the European Union, the United States, Canada, and so on. Hashtag Arm Ukraine as soon as possible. Arm Ukraine ASAP is left on the title of the video to declare the main purpose of this video, which is to convince the United West to supply arms as fast as possible. After all, because of their indecision, the best sons and daughters of Ukraine die every day, who stood up to defend, as you know, not only their own country, but also those in the west of its borders. I call on all the leaders of public opinion, bloggers, journalists, politicians to start using this hashtag to make it be noticed in the West. At the same time, I ask everyone who has at least the tiniest information resource to speak to your audience in every post, in every publication, and explain to them why it's important to arm Ukraine as soon as possible. To get the United West to provide arms as soon as possible. If you need to convince your audience to help Ukraine, use the above-mentioned arguments. Explain to them that Putin is not going to stop. Regimes like the current one in the Kremlin only have a growing appetite. Isn't it obvious to any sane person who read a history book?
When will the lesson be learned? How many more dictators must be wooed, appeased, good God, given him mixed privileges, before we learn? You cannot reason with a tiger when your head is in its mouth!
I want to ask all colleagues in the industry to help me with this small campaign. I don't need advertising, you don't actually have to mention me. But I ask you all to influence the Western information space in a well-coordinated way. We need to convey to Americans, Germans, Poles, Austrians, British, and so on why it's so important to demand aiding the Ukrainian army from their governments right now. If you know any English-speaking bloggers on YouTube, on Twitter, and Facebook, ask them to join the Arm Ukraine ASAP action and explain to their audience what the point of supporting Ukraine is. This is not a question of Kiev maintaining control over the territories, or the Russian or Ukrainian language in schools of Mariupol. This is a question of the world order and a large-scale war moving to their territory. Dear viewers, my subscribers, I encourage you to use the hashtag #ArmUkraine in the comments of anyone who has a significant information resource, in order to draw their attention to the need to explain to their subscribers that the Ukrainian soldier is now holding the front, behind which is not only Ukraine. And if he falls, this very front can come to the street where a Polish, Hungarian, German or French citizen lives.
Какая из стран может тоже пойти по этому пути? Киргизия, Казахстан, вокруг России.
Сейчас на эту роль приглядывают Молдову, прежде всего потому, что смогли поставить достаточно специфическими методами, далеко не свободно демократическими, во главе страны президента, которая просто сама рвется в НАТО. Она имеет румынское гражданство, она готова объединяться с Румынией и вообще готова практически на все.
Of course, someone might say that this speech is nothing more than a horror story because Europe is under the NATO umbrella. How can the army that's stuck near Avdiivka threaten the whole alliance? From the very beginning, I allowed myself to compliment the words of the Chief of National Security Bureau of Poland, who certainly has more information than I do, that the incursion into NATO territory will take place in case Ukraine falls. After all, if Ukraine falls, Putin will have the most combat-ready army on the planet, after the Ukrainian one, which is battle-hardened and well-coordinated army the world hasn't seen since the beginning of the World War II. Plus, the Russian military-industrial complex is only gaining momentum every month. The Russian army has learned from the mistakes of the past, and the main thing is that it has already mastered modern warfare, in which the newest technologies have fundamentally changed the methods of battles, or rather they have changed the distribution and the balance of power. You've all seen what cheap FPV drones can do, how lances destroy modern artillery that is worth millions of dollars, and neither F-35s nor Apache helicopters can take out a soldier who dug himself down properly. And now imagine that one day military units without identifying marks will enter the territory of the Baltic states, as Jacek Severa, the head of the Poland's national security, claimed. Because, as we noted earlier, the Kremlin has been waging hybrid wars for decades. Therefore, there's no reason to believe that an invasion of, for example, Latvia will be open provided by a declaration of war and other legal officialdom. After all, it's possible that in Latvia, for example, in the east of which there is a large number of ethnic Russians, and there will be provocations caused by unknown people who, after capturing administrative buildings, will ask Russian troops to support the young independent Latvian People's Republic. Similar scenario has already happened in the modern history, hasn't it? And what would the US do in such a situation? And what would NATO do? What if at this moment there will be another round of barking between Republicans and Democrats in Washington? We're not going to be able to agree on some piece of paper. And what if the troops come from the Belarusian territory and under the flag of Belarus, and Moscow legally will remain uninvolved in the war? The strike will be carried out against Minsk, even though the center of decision-making is clearly not there. I want Europeans to realize that Russia has lost more than 300,000 people in the war against Ukraine, and this hasn't stopped the aggression. Is Putin ready to lose the same number of people in a hypothetical war against the Baltic states? Absolutely. And is Europe willing to suffer comparable losses to repel the aggression? And if Hungary, the member of NATO, starts putting a spoke in the wheel of the bureaucratic machine, how long will it take the well-trained and embittered Russian army to get to the Polish borders? Do you see? That's it. By invading Ukraine, Putin has completely destroyed the international system of relations. There's no stopping him. On the contrary, he's working hard to prepare the ground for the execution of his plan, and I've tried to demonstrate it today.
Separatists of the world will be uniting in Moscow next month. Secessionists from Northern Ireland, Scotland, Spain, Italy, California, Texas, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico will be among those attending a Kremlin-sanctioned and funded conference organized by Russia's anti-globalization movement.
Yeah, separatism is Russia's main weapon. Russia's special services, to be more exact. Transnistria, Abkhazia, South Ossetia, DNR, LNR. This is an effective way to impose the will of Moscow on another country. And do not think that this happens only in the post-Soviet space. Take a look, the Serbian Republic is getting ready for a referendum on independence. Milorad Dodik, the president of the republic, said that in July this year. Do not confuse it with Serbia. Serbian Republic is the part of Bosnia and Herzegovina, which in turn is a few steps away from joining NATO. There is no doubt that Putin's goal is to keep the country out of the alliance, and the only tool he can use to make this happen is obviously separatism. Actually, in 2014, Bosnia and Herzegovina was not that far from repeating the fate of Ukraine. After all, in 2014 there were elections in the Serbian Republic, in which the pro-Russian candidate, the above-mentioned Milorad Dodik, won by a minimal margin. He defeated his rival by just 1%. But Russia was ready for a scenario in which Dodik's opponent would win. So shortly before the elections, some weird individuals wearing Kazakh papahas were spotted in the Banja Luka street, the capital of Serbian Republic. Journalists trying to find out who they were in response heard from the leader of the creeps in papahas that they were dancers and had come for a dance festival. Of course, there was no festival planned in those days. And the main dumbass who talked to journalists was Nikolai Dyakonov, who participated in the hostilities in Donbass in 2014. There he is, in the same photo with Surkov and Borodai, right next to openly neo-Nazi Milchakov.
Я прям говорю, я нацист. Можно руку вскинуть.
Of course, in 2014, in Serbian Republic, there was no need to organize something similar to what Moscow did in Donbass, because the candidate the Kremlin needed, Milorad Dodik, won the elections. But you can imagine the way Russian militants would have acted if the election results had been different. I've mentioned all this as an example of how easy it is in principle to organize a war in the territory of Europe, or rather in its most explosive part. That's why it's foolish to think that the European Union is protected. That's why I mentioned the Moscow Congress of Separatists from all over the world some time ago. This is a completely public event taking place under the patronage of the anti-globalization movement. It's attended by a huge number of people from different countries and unrecognized republics, from Lebanon to Transnistria, to Catalonia and the United States. Yeah, the forum was visited by the executive director of the Texas nationalist movement, Nate Smith, who once headed the organization supporting Texit, the withdrawal of Texas from the United States. Surely one might think that these are marginalized people having conferences, conventions, and socializing on various topics. But as I said earlier, Russia operates on several levels at once. This is the creator of the Traditionalist Worker Party, Matthew Haimba. Despite his nationalist views, Matthew stands for the complete disintegration of the US and establishing small countries in its territory, while at the same time he supports Iran, North Korea, and Hezbollah. Yeah, once again, the Kremlin is building ties not based on the principle of supporting everyone who stands for conservatism and traditional values, but on the principle of destabilization and again destabilization. After all, it was Matthew who took part in the Capitol attack in 2021. Yeah, there he is in the photo inside the building. And he has close ties to the Russian imperial movement, an organization we all know quite well. On this photo, Matthew is holding the Russian imperial flag together with Stanislav Shevchuk, a member of the RRM. On the next photo is Shevchuk himself, the head of the Russian imperial movement Stanislav Vorobyov, and members of the Polish neo-Nazi organization Falanga, which participated in the hostilities in the Ukrainian Donbass, as I mentioned earlier. By the way, Shevchuk is one of the ideologists of the Russian imperial movement and is a regular guest at various party meetings around the world. Here, Shevchuk is given a lecture to the members of the Spanish right-wing party. It's no surprise that Spanish law enforcement agencies accuse neo-Nazis who sent letters with explosive devices in 2023 of cooperation with Moscow. After all, the letters, in addition to the Ukrainian embassy in Spain, were sent to all key politicians who condemned Russian aggression, and also the arms manufacturer Instalaza, which plans to send weapons to Ukraine. Clearly, this was an attempt of radicals cooperating with the Kremlin to intimidate everyone who supported Kiev.
If Putin takes Ukraine, he won't stop there. It's important to see the long run here. He's going to keep going. He's made that pretty clear. Putin attacks a NATO ally. If he keeps going, and then he attacks a NATO ally, well, we've committed as a NATO member that we defend every inch of NATO territory. Then we'll have something that we don't seek and that we don't have today. American troops fighting Russian troops. American troops fighting Russian troops if he moves into other parts of NATO.
Yeah, that's how the Russian security services work, creating radical cells no matter if they're left-wing or right-wing, funding ideologists, marginalized people, separatists, and militants whose actions eventually accumulate into the political capital that the Kremlin needs. All this may seem insignificant now because of the small number of openly pro-Russian leaders in the West. But look, Russia's goal is not always to bring a puppet president to power in a democratic country. The goal is, as I've already said, destabilization, constant disruption, fueling separatist sentiments, and counting on the fact that at one point one of the recruited activists will be, for example, in the captured parliament of another country, and will arrange a provocation that will serve as a trigger mechanism for promoting violence and a big war. That's how it works. That's how it happened in Ukraine. And you'll be making another mistake if you think Putin doesn't try something similar in other countries.
Но я не думаю, что счастье придет в дом к тем, кто проводит такую политику. Ну, я не знаю сейчас сколько, но в Латвии, по-моему, 40% было русскоязычного населения. Наверняка и сейчас немало. Если они будут проводить такую политику в отношении людей, которые хотели жить в той или иной стране, работали там, создавали какие-то блага для этой страны, и с ними будут так по-свински обращаться, то в конце концов они сами с таким свинством и столкнутся внутри своих стран.
In fact, I was only able to shed light on a very small part of the work of the Russian special services, the activities of destabilization in different countries. And most importantly, these are the cases that can be traced through various public references in the press, through photos from open access or from personal archives. The real scale of integration of the Russian world in the West is difficult to assess. Recently, I made a short video about how Gazprom sponsored major football championships before the full-scale invasion began, which at first glance made absolutely no sense, because Gazprom is not a retail company that needs advertising to increase its customer base. The Russian gas company didn't need to compete with other similar companies because there were no competitors. Back then I told you that such unsustainable advertising and sponsorship of various clubs allowed them to gain access to European politicians, as well as to gain the support of football fans in European Union countries. Gazprom's logo on Crvena Zvezda football club t-shirts is not just advertising, it's the opportunity to work with the fan base, with the far rights of Crvena Zvezda, who first put up the flags of the unrecognized GNR and went to Donbass to kill Ukrainians. So let me voice this thought once again. Russia's war with the West has been going on for a long time, and Putin, through his representatives, openly says that it will continue.
Россия и Путин во главе России возглавили такой процесс тектонических перемен, тектонических сдвигов во всех аспектах глобальной жизни. Эти процессы начались, они необратимы.
Putin has headed the process of tectonic change. As you realize, tectonic change cannot be limited to Ukraine or regions of Ukraine, to be more exact. No, Putin will not stop until he either wins or is defeated. Yeah, now he has Ukrainian heroes in his way, and it will be a betrayal by the West to leave them unbacked at the most crucial moment, the most terrible betrayal. Because now the Ukrainian front is in thin red line, protecting European cities from the fate of Mariupol, Volnovakha, Bucha, Marinka, Izum, Bakhmut, Avdiivka, and dozens of other cities where the Russian world came. That's why arm Ukraine ASAP.
Я считаю, что вообще украинцы и русские это вообще один народ. Дробление ни к чему хорошему не приводит. Он ослабляет просто этнос. Я не считаю, что украинский народ является недружественным. Нет, ничего подобного. Это мы единое целое.
Как урегулировать отношения и кто останется у власти, кто не останется, дело не в персонале. Дело в отношении к людям. Мы хотим, чтобы на всей территории Украины, в том числе и на Донбассе, был мир и процветание. Мы заинтересованы в этом, потому что Украина остается одним из наших крупнейших партнеров.
Nothing unites people like a common enemy. Nothing separates people like different goals. I do understand that delays of arms supply to Kiev may be related to the decision that's been made in the world's capitals, which is to freeze the war. And me, as a person who believes in the inherent value of every human life, I have no right to stand against the freeze. That's why I want to underline that my call to the citizens of democratic countries to arm Ukraine as soon as possible is in no way connected with a desire to continue the bloodshed. After all, Ukraine loses its best of the best every single day. At the same time, I realize that even if Ukraine enters into negotiations with Russia, Ukraine must come to them fully armed and not alone. The united, determined, and consolidated West must stand behind its back and make it clear and explicit to Moscow that the price for the war to continue will be colossal. This is the point of this video, uniting for peace. It's not only Ukraine that needs it. I believe I've managed to deliver this message. Now Putin's pal Nicolas Maduro can start a war in Guyana. This could lead to another tragedy, new bloodshed, and multiplying crowds of refugees towards the US border. And if that happens, I want you to keep in mind that such cynical and criminal actions of Maduro are only made possible because of the West's indecisiveness. After all, as I say, a murderer generally turns into a maniac when he loses his fear of punishment. Arm Ukraine ASAP. I've said it all. Now it's up to you to decide. To be or...
Okay, I'm right on fucking time. That's cool. Whew. I hope you enjoyed this. And I actually was reading the chat, so I know you enjoyed this. Okay. That's it, guys. That's me. Back to you, right on time. And you know what? I was eating, and then I seen the reaction that you really enjoyed this video in the process. And I decided that you gotta watch all of it. And I, meanwhile, finished the washing dishes after I've been eating. So no mess would be left on the kitchen. Anyway, okay. So the video is very informative, is very well done, like professionally done. The analysis, the structure of it, everything is well put together. Okay. Rick, turn your volume up. I can't fucking do it. I don't know how it works in here. Let me check. Let me try. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna go to Windows settings. Windows. And gonna try to finally do it. But maybe, just give me a minute. Maybe this. If I change the mic, what? Audio monitoring device. No, this is not the one. Source settings. This one. Okay, what about this one? Is it better now? I don't think anything changed because I've already tried it before. Just a second. Yeah, not the best, I would say. Not the best loudness. Okay, not the best loudness, but the volume is fine if you're close to the mic. Yeah, of course, I'm trying my best to get get as much as close to it as possible. You see, guys, I can actually be talking like this, but you won't see any emotions as it's gonna be closed too much, you know, like. But my eyes could be showing you the emotions, right? It's gonna be like in that theater with dolls, you know. But I see the 3 pluses. That's better. Okay, so there's a loudness of the mic in here too. Maybe it works. It works. Does it work? Okay, good. Just gotta turn volume right up is all. Yeah, guys, volume is good. I hear you just fine. Okay, not gonna be covering my face completely, but it was funny anyway, right? Okay, so progress bar number what? Yeah, this one goes away. 338 scope is done. Well done, rollers. Special thanks to Bjorn for being just like the biggest donator and the legend, and closing up and boosting up so many fundraisers. Thank you guys for this. Anyway, amazing. Anyway, amazing. This is fucking amazing. This year was amazing, guys. This year was life-changing to me, as I've told you before. But you know what I mean. I've met all of you. We've built up this community together. We've been helping the armed forces of Ukraine, and we've been providing more and more help, and it's just amazing, you know. And sometimes unspeakable of how good we are as a community, right? Okay, so what do I have to do? First of all, I gotta add the link to this video, of this video, to this stream's description. Yes. Good afternoon, Rick and everyone. Do you see the red mark? This is from that fake blood that was in the medical, what do you know, training. What's the word? Okay, so just let me close. Close. No, let me add that fucking video, because I won't do it anyway. I mean, not anyway, I'll forget to do it, definitely. So here it is. Putin will not stop. Europe, dig the trenches. Arm Ukraine as soon as possible. You've been hearing this mask guy was calling to use the hashtag Arm Ukraine ASAP. So ASAP, yes, not ASAP, but ASAP, we say in Ukraine, and it's not the correct version, but you know what I mean. Zonka, thank you very much for 20 gifted memberships. By the way, guys, everyone who was gifting memberships while I was eating and washing dishes while you were watching this amazing video, thank you very much for them. They are so much appreciated, guys. It's basically the main, well, not the main, but the very good source of income for me these days, and I'm getting close to transfer from my main job, like to quit it and do just this. Bring you even more content, even more fundraisers. Oh my god. But guys, if we'll work more on this, then we'll have more followers, and you can keep up the pace, you know, by donating the same money. But if it's going to be more of us, then we're going to be able to get more money for more fundraisers, right? So yeah, you won't. Okay, I will work harder, but you won't have to work harder. Okay. For being a rock star and building such a great community, and for your integrity, thank you very much, Salt of the Earth. I see in the beginning of the message it was a thank you palms. I called them palms. By the way, guys, can you do that? Can you show this to me? Like the live long and prosper sign, the Vulcan sign of hello. Congrats on the leap. What is the leap? Leap in the income. Yes, this month I was working hard on content. You know, guys, that I was launching 8 of those videos, and every time you come to the premiere and you gift memberships, this gives me an additional income for the month. So if so the pace is gonna be like this in the future, right? When I'm gonna be transferring to this field of work. only. So yeah, those additional, there are going to be additional videos of them. Oh my god, you know what I mean. Okay, I gotta stop talking about this, and we gotta start talking about more important things. Like Star Trek. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm the fan of original Star Trek from 60s. You know, Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock, Kirk with his shirts being torn apart to show how sexy he is, and all of that stuff is very dear to my heart. And as I've been telling you guys someday on the streams, but some of you doesn't know that, here in Ukraine we had Star Trek being shown to us on the television, on the Ukrainian television. It was dubbed Ukrainian, and I was watching it every work day in the evening, like 11 p.m. It was pretty late because, you know, it's an adult content, right? Star Trek, those days especially, with all those torn apart shirts of Kirk. And I still haven't added the link to the description. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, but I love Star Trek. I hope you do too. But if you don't, it's fine. You know, to each his own. And tastes differ, right? So no problem with that at all. Okay, so what the hell I was doing? I wanted to turn on the amazing HIMARS patch, yeah, here, and I also wanted to get back the progress bar. No, we actually have this progress bar, and what we're raising money for, guys, today, I think we gotta close this one because it's been going for too long, right? This one is Andrii Siromakha's fundraiser for Mavic 3T drone. Let's maybe, if not close it today, then at least get it to 60%. I think it's totally possible for this community. I was but already receiving the donations from you. So first donation was coming from Bjorn 2 or 3 days ago. After closing El Greco's fundraiser, he sent me $1,500 and said for any FPV drone fund. What do you think, Bjorn? If you're there in the chat, tell me, do you think we should spend all of them for 110 FPV drones, you know, for 110's brigade? I think it's a good way. But I wanted to do what? I wanted to do this. I wanted to finally finish with the link. Yeah, guys, I gotta focus on that because I will forget. By the way, Pat Challen, thank you for 10 gifted memberships. This is very appreciated. And fuck, I'm hyperactive today, guys. I don't know. I've spent a lot of physical power there on the training, on the blood loss training. But I'm so energized because I fed off a new experience, of the new amazing people, of some inspiring stories, and that's how it works. You never get tired of working too much if you receive something in advance. If you have some feedback and a positive one, you always, if you receive the new experience also, you always find more powers to do even more. So I am so actually grateful to you guys for giving me those powers for all this year and letting me unravel my potential and to actually make some change. So cool. So damn cool. I still haven't added the link, so just give me a second. I'll focus on that and stop, you know, giving those pep talks. But why not? Pep talks are amazing, and you only benefit from them. They motivate you. They give you some inspiration. If they're a good pep talks, right? Was this one good? Oh my god, I talk too much. But that's good for my profession, right, guys? Okay, so mentioned videos, mentioned channels videos. First one is gonna be, let me actually add him, Быть или, to be or. He's actually, yeah, to be or. He has the English tag ad. oh, they call it handle on YouTube. Yes, he has an in English handle. So he's, just a second, to be Or's video to spread as much as possible, as widely as possible. Possible. Instead of B, I've put P there for some reason. I don't know. Okay, as widely as possible. You have it now. No, not yet. Just a second. I'm gonna add one more thing there. That HTTPS thing, because without it, it's not gonna be considered a link. Okay, Ukrainer is also gotta be. Yes, Ukrainers Різдво разом. Awesome. To be or. Okay, also I'm gonna add it to the summary of the stream. Just a second. Awesome, guys. Now please update the page. It's gonna be there in the description. Please let me know if link works. What is it there? Okay, I know that I'm missing a lot of messages, but Sulu as samurai. Zulu. Sulu? Was he Sulu or Zulu? I forgot. Damn it. Okay. Okay. What am I doing next? I wanted to, yes, to talk about donations. I wanted to mention the donations that you've been already sending to me. So Bjorn, were you there in the chat? Hello, Benny Verhoeven. Thank you for becoming Javelin once again. Hello, everyone. Hello, Benny. It's very good to see you here. Okay. What am I doing next? Please tell me. I'm gonna try to check the messages from Bjorn there in the chat. No, I don't see a message from Bjorn. But that's okay. So I wanted to say that we gotta put those that 1,500 to the FPV drone fund, and we have the separate like goal for today, $1,000, our usual goal. I'm really hoping to put it to the Mavic 3T drone fund that has been raised by Andrii Siromakha. So guys, save up your money for more memberships and send me donations to my PayPal, please. Did I say for more memberships? For memberships. Instead of sending more memberships, you better send me the donation to the PayPal. This will be very appreciated because this fundraiser should be closed as soon as possible, because it's been here for 3 weeks at least, I think, if not more. Thank you, Rick. Hello from Scotland. Hey, Fastbuck. Cool name. And I want to go where? I want to go to my PayPal and mention your donations. So guys, before that, besides Bjorn's donation, or donations rather, because he sent $3,000 on Wednesday to close the fundraiser for El Greco's 338 rifle and a scope. This was amazing. Okay, what do we have here? After that, we had we actually had Silver Earth. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry, but I forgot to tell you. Didn't forget. I didn't have enough time. This amazing motanka. Just a second. This amazing motanka with a baby motanka with her. She is not gonna be raffled today. She's gonna be raffled in a week, so you will have more time to prepare for this. You sent me, let's say after today's stream, okay? Send me $30 to buy a ticket. I'm gonna put you in the spreadsheet. And yeah, you can buy multiple tickets also if you send for example, $60, and you will put it in comment that it is for 2 tickets, I'm gonna put you in the... Yeah, by the way, you can choose the number. You can put the number that you want to occupy for the raffle, and I'm gonna put you on that place according to the number. But if the number will be vacant, no, not vacant, but already, not vacant? Yeah, then I will tell you also. So, Silver Earth was sending $30 and buying the raffle ticket, but the message was next. I am really, actually, it's a cool music. Oh my god, I start to get tired, yeah. It's not a music, it's a message. This was a cool message, and just give me a second to read it, please. Skip. No, not this one. How do I do? No, I cannot do more than that. I gotta go here. Here. Speaking of space, says Chris Lundy, I'll be landing on the moon on February 23rd, assuming the Peregrine lander doesn't crash. I put my family's names out on it. Wow, that's cool. What was it there? A capsule or what? Okay, so I almost found the notification. Yes, I got it. Okay, so Silver Earth was saying next, just take my money. I gotta get a raffle ticket for the lovely Motanka dolls. I now have a guest bedroom dedicated to Ukraine. I even framed the postcard from you and the 69 Sniffer Brigade, as well as the amazing tractor pulling tank stamps. I will also send you the picture of the rocket as soon as it's fired. Slava Ukraini. Heroям Slava. Thank you very much for this, Silver Earth. Amazing message. I hope you're okay that you... I hope it's okay that I've read it out loud, because for some reason it kind of felt a bit personal to me. Maybe not. Who knows? Okay, no problem. So let me go back to. Okay. So then Anhill was sending $40 as always on Friday. Thank you very much, Anhill. Then Anhill sent $50 today, saying Floki patch collection. You don't have to say my name. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I've read it because I have. You don't have, but you can, right? Okay, so we have 50 more bucks for the patch. I gotta put it into the spreadsheet. Just let me do it. Floki patches, 50 more bucks. What do we have now? We have 132 bucks. Guys, just 68 more bucks and we'll have 2 patches for Leathercat and Armand. That's cool. Then Cinnamon today was sending 30 bucks. Then Michelle Ferguson sent 15 bucks saying, from Michelle, Happy New Year to Rick and family. Use this money wherever you think is best. Be safe. Yeah, it's written wherever. I'm just not pronouncing it correctly. Sorry. Then KDS sent $100, saying next. FPV for Christmas, for New Year's. Awesome. May it be a good new year for you and Ukraine, which will be a good new year for us. Thank you. Thank you very much, Katie. Okay, then who that was sending another donation? It was Lynn S. 70 bucks with no comment. Thank you very much, Lynn. Then Damien G sent $42.03 for Mavic 3T drone. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you too. Then Anhill sent 100 bucks saying Andrii Siromakha's Mavic. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Ann. Then Secai sent 15 bucks for DJI Mavic. Then Yannick K sent $36.19 for the Mavic drones. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. Then Mertzi sent $25. Thank you very much. Happy New Year from Mertzi. Happy New Year to you too, Mertzi. Then Cheryl Waitley sent $30. Ticket for the doll. Awesome. We actually gotta start putting it on the table. So just give me a second. I'm gonna put the new. Oh, I gotta get rid of this one. I think, the crossing, or maybe not. I'll get rid of it just in case. Okay, so here's gonna be the new stream. Let me put the new date in here. Yeah, let it be in here. And actually, gotta do the next thing. I gotta put the line down here, like crossing it. No, not the color, but the thin. Oh, okay. So this one will separate one stream from another. This one was 24 and 26. This one is gonna be 31st. Guys, it's the last day of the year. And it was a very hard but a very good year for us, I think. Well, it's always so different. It's always a tragedy together with some victories, but this is life. That's how it works. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Al Greco's rifle. This one's closed. This one is also closed. Let's actually transfer these two. Let's put them here. Okay, and make them not green again. Let's make this spreadsheet not great again. I like this version more. This one will stay here. I'll just put numbers here. I will keep them I'll keep putting them here. No specification goes here. Then raffle, that's a new raffle, so we actually gotta put the new thing here. Yes, ticket number. Okay, number like this, so it will fit. There's just this. Okay, toilet campaign room. Is anyone gonna be sending this today for this, or Hostomel shelter? And yeah, it's not a toilet, it's a bathroom, or as Barry Mundy taught me this week, it is not just a toilet is a thing, actually the thing that stands on the floor or hangs from the wall, which you do some things into to be like, to be what? You know what I mean? Should I use the words themselves? I actually like to call things by their names. So you either shit or piss in there, right? Okay. So I also like how Silver Earth was donating last week and saying, finally get that shitter to soldiers. Okay. Guys, what am I missing there in the chat? Because I was in the spreadsheet for some time. Oh, air raid siren just ended. Nice. And we're still alive. At least most of us. Some people might be dying right now from the rubble that's been fallen from the sky, because Shahid drones were attacking the Kyiv region for the last few hours, and yeah, that shit happens here every day now. Well, now for the last 2 years. Okay, Shell Waitley was sending $30 and saying ticket for the doll. I mentioned that one. Then Henrik A was sending $50. Oh, actually, I think with a comment, but for some reason this comment doesn't display in here. But when I go to the notification, it says 2 tickets for Henrik Alnesio. Henrik, it's not enough because you sent $50. You need to send 10 more to get to get the second ticket, because it's 60 for 2 of them. Thank you, but there are the rules. And thank you very much for your donation, $50. So, Linda H sent $25 for drone fundraiser. Thank you very much, Linda. Okay, so I gotta start putting names there. Let me begin with... Oh, Barry, by the way, you've been sending $20 saying that that you want me to buy 2 tickets, but it's $30 now for this raffle because this thing is pretty expensive. Well, I would say valuable, right? Not expensive. It is a very good quality, guys. Believe me, I see it, and I just wanna handle her with care and respect. So 30. Yeah, so just send me 10 more if you can. But if you don't, if you can't, I will add $10 and buy you a ticket for those 20 coffees. Okay, that's okay for me to do that for the good cause. If someone doesn't have the means to do that, then sorry, actually, this is strange, but 2 tickets. Aha, this is a message like the direct message here on PayPal. Got it. 2 tickets for Henrik. Henrik, if you'll send... Oh my god. Aha, so it is... It's so confusing, sorry guys. At some point it started to become confusing. Right, just use the hashtag symbol instead of number. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was about to do that, but I thought about the number symbol, not the hashtag. But yeah, that works too. Okay, so let's copy these and let's start putting names there. It's just that easy. Okay, these ones should be ungreened. And raffle. Motankas. Awesome. So first ticket. Okay, let's now do this one +1, and let's drag it down. Okay, first one was who? I guess it was Silver Earth. Silver Earth, awesome. It was 30 on PayPal. Then FPV. Ticket for the doll, Cheryl Waitley. I'm gonna keep it W, AW. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, guys, did I miss anyone? If I missed anyone, please message me or just say about this in the chat. Normally, I find dolls to be creepy, but the Ukrainian dolls are very nice and not creepy. I like them. You know why I think it is? Because they don't have a face. All those dolls are usually creepy because they have that creepy fucking face. And these ones, Ukrainian, they have cross instead of a face. Have a cross, yes? And that's what makes them not creepy. Do you think so? Let me know. Please like the stream. Okay, Caitlin R is becoming Javelin and is the Javelin member for 6 months. Thank you, Rick, for your weekly stream updates about Ukraine and keeping us informed of the needs of the defenders. I wish everyone a prosperous 2024. I wish all of you guys a prosperous 2024, but it's going to be a hard year for Ukrainians, a very hard one, harder than 2023, I'm sure. But I also think that we'll get some success that year, this next year. We will also get some victories. just like this year, we have a major victory in the Black Sea, and we totally fucked up the Russian fleet out there. And, you know, it's just the new reality for Russians. And they will gonna be losing even more ships in 2024. And this is just gonna be marvelous, believe me, guys. This week, you know that this week there was a huge explosion there in Feodosia. And let me show this to you. Okay, guys, let me go back. Let me go back in time. Oh, no, this is not first. First, we're gonna see some big bang from Feodosia of the Russian ship, which was called, it's not called anymore, Novocherkassk. And Novocherkassk totally deserved that, because it's it's one of the primary targets for our army. Look at this.
Садись! Тихо, тихо! Ты снимаешь? Да! Охренеть! Ой, жарко сюда! Вот зря мы сюда пошли, там осколки, блин, летят. Поэтому говорю голову. Нифига себе! Тихо, ты чё?
And they are actually laughing, like, нифига себе, wow! Maybe it's just a hysteria, you know, but they usually, especially the young people, they usually are getting happy when they see that, especially if they are Ukrainians. Of course, they will be happy. But sometimes I can hear it from their, how do you call it? From their tone that they are Russians, and from their accent, yes, the accent, not the tone. So you probably know what I mean. Because Ukrainians, they have that special Ukrainian accent that we identify as our people. It was burning pretty good, you see, and you see the satellite images of it, and not just satellite images, and like this image, what's left of it. Yeah, it's just total rubble. This one will never step its foot, if I can say that, to the Black Sea anymore. And that's one of the major strikes that was done this year. Mariinka is unfortunately finally conquered by Russians. Our soldiers were holding it for 1 year and 10 months. This is crazy. Crazy how strong they are. Crazy how, you know, how absolutely made of steel they are. Thank you for gifted memberships. Yes, membership, Rose Rohaley, thank you. Bing, bada boom. Yeah, big, not bing. It's, I'm saying to myself because, yeah, guys. So, cheers to that. I'm really happy to see that. So, let's get to me. There was a tourniquet on my leg today, and it hurt. It was really painful. I was screaming. I was screaming just before that moment. But they were finishing up. And yeah. That's actually was my first time getting through any tactical medicine training. And you see, I was also making a tamponage today with that that thing which is called I forgot it. Combat gauze. Yeah, quick from the quick clot. Shit, I forgot the word, guys. But you know what I mean. I was pushing it hard. I was getting tourniquets on myself, and this was amazing. This lasted for 4 hours, even 4 hours and 20 minutes, and it was a great experience. And I plan to repeat it every at least. Well, not at least. Okay, ideally every 2 months. And guys, please remind me to do it in the beginning of March. If I will forget, it's gonna be right 2 months after today. So you see, for this new year, I have a very, I don't know, unusual memory. Like, this is the first time I did some technical medicine. My arms, they hurt a lot because tourniquets are squeezing your arm really hard, and you have bruises after that. But I still am pretty happy, and that's they actually don't hurt too much. They hurt like bruises, and bruises are not too much. Happy New Year, Sarek. Thank you, Jade. Karen L. Murdsy, good to see you. Lettercat, I got to play rescue victim for a first responder search and rescue training thing. Is fun. Yeah, it is. It is very fun. Okay, so Henrik, unless you already sent me 10 bucks, so they are 2 tickets for you now, Henrik. It's gonna be number 3 and 4. Let me put it in there. Just a second. Okay, where was it? Here it was. Henrik A. Awesome. 30 bucks. 30 bucks. Henrik A. Awesome. Henrik, thank you for buying the tickets. Andreas is sending the donation with a comment. So just give me a second. I'm gonna comment that comment. No, I'm gonna read you that comment out loud. So it says, no, let me get down to the very bottom to the last message. Thank you, Rick and Rollers, for a year of great community, keeping each other sane while supporting Ukraine. 2024, we will even have a bigger impact. Much love and respect from Germany. Thank you very much, Andreas. You've been a support to us too this year, and thank you for being a badass roller. 3 hours left of 2023 here in Ukraine. Only 2 hours and 16 minutes. Yeah, guys, stream is needed to be finished in just 1 hour and 16 minutes. So I gotta speed up and talk about more things with you. Guys, thank you very much for all the donations that's been sent yesterday. You see, I still need to put all the other donations to the spreadsheet, but I can actually count how much is left. No, how much have we raised today already? So just give me a second, I'm gonna check. I know that we still have $110 for the APC repair. I'm gonna send them where they should have gone, to the fund that is repairing the cars for the army. Maybe those $110 won't go to repair the APC exactly, but they will definitely go to some other repair, and they are needed there. So guys, let me count. What do we have here? Okay, something is not... yeah, I know why. Just give me a second, I'm gonna count it again. So, what do we have here? And minus the money for the patches for Leathercat and Armand. What is the sum of money here? Oh, it's still not here. It's only what on my PayPal. 92 bucks. Bucks, not backs. So $871.22. We have only to raise $129 to get to our goal, which is $1,000. But guys, shouldn't we, increase the usual stream goal, because we were exceeding it every time for the last, 2 months. So maybe we should make it 1,500, like $1,500. What do you think? Are we ready for this, or is it gonna be too much for now and we gotta take it slower and not set the new goals, the more ambitious goals? Tell me. Okay, Henrik just bought me 50 coffees. I think without any comment. So Henrik, where do you want this money to go? Because Henrik sent some coffee. Recount. Okay, sent some coffee. So should I use this coffee for donations or for myself? Because initially I was creating Buy Me a Coffee so you guys could buy me a coffee. But if you can't use PayPal, you can send money for donations also. But primarily, this is something to support me and my channel and my content also. So please let me know, Henrik, where do you want these coffees to go? 50 coffees. Okay, then Harry O was buying 10 coffees. Slava Ukraini, thank you for the coffees, and Heroям Slava. Then Sarah J was buying 5 coffees. Victory to Ukraine. FPV. Okay, $5 for FPV. Yeah, guys, you can specify it like this. Then 10 coffees from Barry. I mentioned that before already. Thank you. You decide, Henrik. Okay, I will decide. Thank you. But just in case. What is it? Okay, guys. What was I talking about? Something spilled here, some water. I don't know, maybe it's fallen from the bottle, maybe from the ceiling, but I don't see anything on my... How do you call it? It's not the ceiling, it's your... roof wall? Okay, so, guys, were you saying that we should ramp up and... 1,500 I think is doable, says Leathercat. Awesome, guys. Who else votes for one? Okay, let's do the poll, right? Just give me a second. I'm gonna go there and check the likes. By the way, I still haven't checked it. How much? How many? No, not how much. How many do we have? 187, guys. We can easily do 200. Please help me out with that. And 250 will be ideal. So, thank you in advance for more likes, but let's do it. Okay, I gotta do the poll. Start a poll. Should we? Hey, Cats, thank you very much for buying the memberships, 5 of them. Should we keep it a $1,000 goal? And the second one is increase it to $1,500. Increase without it, yeah, the goal. Start the poll. The poll is started, guys. Please vote. I need at least 100 votes. Thank you. Okay. I have the donation on my PayPal, the new one. Just done an update on the truck fundraiser for you. Thank you very much, Jaguar. Jaguar is helping me out on Twitter, voluntarily, posting and updates about our truck fundraiser. Let's go and check how it's doing. So guys, we are raising funds for the truck for the 3rd Assault Brigade, and exactly the unit of whom? Of mortar cannons. Oh, nice, guys. Someone donated today, like 3 donations. Yeah, someone added 3 donations, and we have $2,264 euros and 82 euro cents. It's 12% now, great result, but it's still a long way to go. If we can boost it up today on the stream, if you do it with your donations, this will be very appreciated. We have 20 votes. Please do more. 21, 22. Please vote, guys. And thank you. Okay, 28. Nice. First vote says Lettercat. Awesome, thank you. You are welcome. Yeah, I'm welcome. Thank you. Welcomed, probably. Okay, so the donation was from Cat V. Whatever you decide. 25 bucks. Slava Ukraini. Героям слава. Thank you very much for your donation. It's gonna go for the Mavic 3T drone. Okay, I just received another donation from Ann Hill. New changing room. 50 bucks. Oh my god, thank you very much. Okay, so I actually gotta do the put in on the list your donations thing. So let me do it. I'm gonna try to do it fast or faster, but bear with me, please. Okay, thank you. So there were some dollars that were left from. Yeah, that's okay. Just give me a second. 92. It's actually not that easy to count, but yeah, whatever. So I will count it anyway. First, Bjorn's 1,000. I'm gonna put one thing here for FPV. 1,500 from Bjorn. Then it is 40 from Ann Hill. No specification. Then that one went to the patch collection, so it's already there. Then 30 from Cinnamon. Then Michelle Ferguson, 15 bucks. Wherever. Awesome, thank you. Then 100 from KDS, FPV for Christmas. Awesome. This one goes here. Then Lynn's definition was sending 70 without the specification. Then Damien was sending 42 bucks and 3 cents. Then Ann Hill was sending 100 to the Mavic drone fund. Awesome, thank you. Oh, I can actually put it here so I will know that this donation went after this donation. That's actually a good tactics. Thank you, Rick, for giving me a good advice. Then Secai was sending 15 bucks here. Oh no, actually for the Mavic drone. No, yeah, for the Mavic drone. For the Mavic drones, then from Yannick K, 36 bucks and 19 cents. Then 25 from Mertzi. Happy New Year. So no specification. I mean, like, no specification for the fundraiser, but specification for the new year. Thank you. Then ticket for the doll. This one is already here. Then Henrik A sent two times 30, so it's 60 for 2 tickets. It's already here. Then Linda H for the drone fundraiser. It goes here. 25 bucks. Awesome, thank you. Then 10. Oh no, this one was mentioned already. Then Andreas was sending 5 bucks without the specification. Then Cat V was sending 25. Whatever you decide. Awesome, thank you. And Hill 50 bucks. New changing room. Awesome, thank you so much for that donation because it's very special. I actually met the person today who is involved in that project for the changing room. And yes, we went to that training together, to the medical stop the bleeding training. So yeah, met. The world is a small place, especially when you're talking about volunteers, because they are almost everywhere, and they you know, they always cross path. 45 votes, guys. It's 101 person watching. Please vote in the poll. This is very important for me to know if we need to increase the goal. So new changing room, 50 bucks. I'm putting it here. And the toilet, no, it's gonna be not the toilet, but the bathroom. Bathroom and changing room. PayPal, it goes here. 50 bucks. Awesome. Thank you very much for this one, Angel. This is very appreciated. So guys, let me check the poll. What is happening there? What do we have? Like 36%, 35 now think that we should keep it a 1,000 goal. But more people think that we have to go to, and it's 66%, and I think it's, yeah, it's actually 2/3. 2/3 think that we should increase our weekly goal and make it a 1,500. And I agree with that. That's actually a pretty good idea. So what do we have there? 92 bucks or what for the patches? Just give me a second. Check. No, not here. I gotta check it here. So I have what? My brain just turned off, starting to get tired. 50 voters. We need more, guys. 104 people, please vote in the poll. This is very important. Hey Greg Terry, how you doing, my friend? Happy New Year to you. It's still the old year, but I think this year was pretty efficient for you, considering how good you guys are in raising funds and in helping the armed forces. By the way, Greg, I want to promote your campaign also, and I also need to add the link to your donation way. Can you please send me the link to the WhatsApp so I will have the quick access to it, and we'll add it to the description of the stream, okay? KP says, I have no idea what's going on the stream right now, so I just donated the truck because it's easy. Thank you very much. A lot is happening, but our main focus is DJI Mavic 3T drone for Karpats'ka Sich battalion. That's a separate battalion. I am packing this minute and watching you, so you cannot send me the link, or can you? If you can, please do it, and I will add it to the description right away, because I actually don't have the time to look for it. But if you do that, it will help me a lot. Okay, guys, I actually need to count how much do we have there. So it's 2 and 110 plus 92. Okay, I know what now, and I just can count easier now. So was it? It was 92 bucks there. Yeah, for that cause. Okay, bathroom and changing room, amazing. Thank you for that donation, and this is very appreciated. So at the moment, guys, what have we raised already? Just give me a second, I'll update it and see if someone else was donating. So just a second. I know, talking to myself, sorry guys. So at the moment we have $946.22. If we increase our weekly goal to 1,500, we actually have 68% voted for that now, so it's more than 2/3. And yes, actually Angel is helping me with the link, but also at the same minute Greg is sending me the link. So just amazing. 2 links with the description already, so I don't even need to figure out the description for each link. And what do we have here? Let me put it there to the description of the stream. I'm gonna put it a bit closer to the bottom. No, let me put it up, okay? So it's going to be right after the first line of the description. It's going to be direct link for financial given via our 501c 3 tax deductible in the USA. It is the link which says www.gregterry.org, donate HTML, and then donations via PayPal through our NGO. And there's a link for the PayPal. So saving it, guys, update the page. It's now there. And if you want to help our soldiers humanitarily, and especially with the medicine care, like the tourniquets, the Israeli bandages, the occlusion patches? No, they are not patches. I'm not sure how it is called, but you know what I mean, guys. All that is needed in IFACs. Greg Terry provides it, and also drones, right? Greg, are you providing them also with drones? Okay, awesome. I don't see the answer, so that okay and awesome was not the answer. No, was not the answer to your answer. Okay, so 68% voted. Guys, please vote. Please, more of you vote, because it's only 59 votes now. There's a poll there. Please let us know. Let me know. But according to what we have now, we still haven't reached the goal because we have 946. Well, neither of those goals we haven't reached yet, because we have $946.22. Should we push it to 1,500? I think it's totally possible and totally manageable. I know that you guys have been sending the donations, a lot of them lately, to my initiatives and other initiatives, but who knows, maybe you still have the spare money to share with the Ukrainian army, as it's very important and crucial and saves lives. Rick, you want to share the numbers all of our communities have raised together? Yes, give me the numbers, send them to me, and I will share, because this is very important. And Greg Terry says yes, like yes, drones too, like the big yes, like yelling yes, or like yes, maybe like this. What was the version that you were saying, Greg? Andy Land, should we keep it a 1,000 goal, or increase the goal to $1,500? Guys, please vote, and please send more donations, because we need to hit like either of those goals, because we are pretty close to the previous goal, and I think we're gonna have the new goal for the next stream. It's gonna be 1,500, but some people are still thinking that we should keep it a 1,000. Okay, okie dokie. I know that. I mean, I will know that some of you guys are just not ready for the big step, but I understand you totally, because we're talking about money. We're not talking about something that is not crucial in this world, right? And money they unfortunately decide a lot in this world, and having them comes with work. So yeah, and a lot of times hard work, right? Of course, there are some lucky people like like Trump, who was born with a silver spoon and in his mouth, but you know what it leads to. I mean, you see what it leads to. But not always. There are some rich people that are very kind, generous, and very, well, I would say human loving and humankind loving. Murdzi wants a Ukrainian dolly, says $30. Awesome, Murdzi, sorry, I'm putting you to the list, just give me a sec. $30, Murdzi. Okay, so we are starting this raffle, guys. This is gonna be, for those of you who just came to the stream, send me $30 to buy a ticket for the raffle of this beautiful doll who has another doll in her hands. You can buy multiple tickets, like 2 of them, for example. You can do it by sending more than 30 bucks. You can do it 2 times, 3 times, or even infinite number of times. This will give even more support to the armed forces of Ukraine. And not only armed forces of Ukraine, because we have the different defense forces here, like for example, Border Guard, which my friend El Greco serves in, and what else? Border Guard. We also have the National Guard, we also have the police forces, we also have the special forces, and many others. So, yeah, defense forces are even wider than just the armed forces. 2,000 today, says Hugo Figueres. Are you talking about the goal? Because we still haven't reached the 3... No, we still haven't reached even 1,000. Are you willing to send $1,024 to make it a 2,000 goal reached? What do you think? Are you ready for that, Hugo? Okay. Oh. You know they exist. Proposed the next thing. You should have a $2.99 membership level. If it allowed 1,000 people to upgrade, then that is an extra 24,000 per year. Wow, you actually are right, because my next step there is Javelin, which is 10 bucks. And if we had another level between them, 3 bucks is actually a good thing, a good idea. More people would be willing to upgrade, because upgrading it to $10 might be pretty expensive, but $3 is much easier. So thank you for this good idea. So Romana S is sending 20 bucks without any comment. Thank you very much for this donation, and we right now have $996.22. Awesome, guys. We're so close to reaching the lower goal, but we may even go to the higher goal, to $1,500 today. Let's see if we'll reach it. I have the hope, as always, and I have the confidence. No, not in this case, but I have hope, and I am pretty sure that some of you guys will be willing to donate $1 or $2. And if 50 people donate, well, let's say 100 people will donate just, what, $5, then we will reach the new goal. Yeah, that's how it works. That's cool. Okay, so I was talking about what? About the FPV drones. So FPV drones, FPV for Christmas, flash mob is still going, and I wanted to share an amazing video with you today, guys. So just let me send it to myself, so you will be able to see it too. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, actually another video that I want to show you. It's gonna be closer this time. Yeah, this one and this one. I will send them, and then I will show you this one. Yeah, this one was pretty good. Sending all of it to myself to show it to you. Okay, just wait a bit or a minute. Yeah, guys, also it's gonna be a shorter stream than usually. We still have 50 minutes. Yeah, not 15, but 50, but it's pretty a pretty small amount of time. So I would say we gotta start thinking about finishing our fundraising today. This is why I'm asking you if you were willing to send more donations. Do it in the next 20 minutes, so we will have half an hour to make all the donations that are needed to be made. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, I watched that video you recommended. Very scary. I've actually seen some of this in Canada. Everyone needs to watch that video. Thank you very much, Kit Clayton. Share it as much as you can. Guys, I will be pushing it even harder for more YouTubers to talk about this video, to watch it and talk about it and spread the awareness, because the shit is real and the Europe is in danger, and we should not underestimate Russians and how good they are at brainwashing people around the world, not just in their country. They are so good in propaganda, they are so good in disinformation. So so what we're doing right now is not fucking enough. It's not. And we must work harder on it. We must you know, fight harder, and we must do it united. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for your generous donations. You know, while I'm being maybe you see it as demanding or pushing too hard to reach the goal, I am grateful for every donation. And remember that there are no small donations. When you're sending just $1, you're already making a difference, because you're not alone. You're united, and all those $1, they are becoming more, something more, and they are becoming many dollars, and they are becoming hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars in the end, and we're making a difference. We're buying cars, we're buying drones, we're buying thermal scopes, even rifles now, guys. We still haven't bought a single night vision, but we'll do that too someday. We just need the request, and there are no requests that are coming. 66 votes, guys. Can we make it at least, I don't know, 70? Okie dokie. Hey guys. Sorry for keeping you I need to close this one. Okay, because I started talking there. So it's like 2/3 think that it should be 1,500, and 1/3 thinks we should keep it a 1,000 goal. So it's just the same. It was on 20 votes, and it's just the same on 67 votes. So yeah, Rick, you are 110% on that. Thank you. Thank you, Chuck Yamayerts. I have to have the patch. I love cats, and Floki was so beautiful for Floki. Yeah, she was a sweetheart. What link? That one also, but I'm referring to the Russian blogger talking about how Russia spends Nazism throughout the world, especially in the US. Yeah. I was talking about the same. I was talking about just the same video. And in the beginning of today's stream, I was displaying it when I was eating. People were watching that video, the whole of that video here on the stream. So it was talking about, it was shown here today already, but that's not all. I'm gonna be talking about this more and in more places, and I see, guys, that we're increasing our goal to $1,500, and I just received a donation, or even two of them. Awesome. So Holy Oblation sends $30, and I think it's for the raffle, right? Awesome. Then Silver Earth sent 30 more bucks, saying another raffle ticket, please. Happy New Year. Cheers. Happy New Year to you too, Silver Earth. So I'm putting these two. Yeah, guys, you can actually buy raffle tickets to not make them just donations, to make them donations and also buying a tickets. There's a bonus way to do it. Okay, let's go. Holy Oblation. Holy Oblation, 30 bucks on PayPal. Silver Earth. 30 bucks. Awesome. Great job, guys. Very generous. Thank you. Then, Silver Earth sent 20 bucks, 20 more bucks for the changing room. Thank you very much. Oh, because the first one was for the bathroom and the second one's for the changing room. So 50 bucks for the bathroom and 20 for the changing room. Great. Thank you very much, Silvers. You're amazing. Then, actually, Secai sent another donation. 5 bucks. Count me in as one of the 100 given 5 bucks, Rick. I invite more viewers to join me. Slava Ukraini. Guys, there's a new challenge. Please send 5 bucks to become one of those 100 people who will make a 500 of it. Please send more 5s. This will be very, very appreciated. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 5 more bucks from Secai. 5 bucks. Awesome. Thank you, Secai. 10 bucks from just a second. Updating. Romana S sent 10 bucks with a comment. Didn't realize there was a raffle. Lol. Щасливого нового року. Дякую, вам також щасливого нового року. This is translated like Happy New Year, and I said thank you, Happy New Year to you too. But the price of the ticket is 10 bucks, but Romana was sending 20 bucks, so wanted to actually create it, to transform it into ticket. So those previous 10 bucks and these, those previous 20 bucks and these 10 bucks become a 30, and you're being put here to the raffle. You got a ticket number 8, and please tell me your nickname if you're okay with that, Romana, or is it just the same? Let me search, let me see, let me check and see, and if you're okay, so people will know your name, please do that. 69. No, not the Sniffing Brigade, but we have 69 votes there. Great job, guys. Great job. What am I doing? This one, by the way, is the Janine's fundraiser, and they've reached more than half of the needed sum of money, so it's working just amazing. And this one is for the bathroom and the changing room. 833,956 raised. So this one is going to 1.5 million hryvnias, and they are more than halfway there. You see, guys, they are, I think, at 60. At 55% or something, or 57, probably something like that. Okay, guys, 70 people voted, and we still have the same, I think, the same result. Yeah, it's 31% for 1,000 goal and 69 for 1,500. So I think I gotta close the poll, and we should consider this a decided matter. Now we are increasing the goal. Maybe it's gonna be harder sometimes, but guys, we've been doing it for many streams already. We haven't been on 1,000 for I don't know when the last time we raised less than 1,000. So we can increase this goal. Please support me in this, as we actually, I think it is something that already happened. We just need to make it official now. So let's make it official. Guys, we have the new goal, $1,500. I'm closing the poll, ending it. Thank you for voting. Thank you for being active there. And yes, so you see the results, 68% for the new goal and 31 for the previous goal. So yes, thank you. Thank you very much. More people were sending donations. And wow, many people are sending $5. They're joining this initiative. Thank you, Secai. Now we're definitely gonna make it $500 in the end, because people are willing to participate. I see it. Awesome. How a good sir. Merzi is asking. Nils, how you doing? We're happy to see you. There's been a very good stream for now, and as every stream we have here, right, rollers? I don't think we have any bad streams. Maybe only if I have some technical difficulties that might be bad, but we can still have fun even there. Then, right? Have fun with fundraising. Okay, Secai started the challenge. Now we gotta go to the fundraiser spreadsheet. Oh, by the way, Romana, were you telling me your name? Your nickname? So I put the nickname there. Let me, I just sent via PayPal. When it's gonna get it? He gonna get it. I'm gonna get it now, and I'm gonna mention it. Just wait for a bit. I actually see your donation, I think. Yeah. Melchino? M. Melchino? Yes. Melchio, sorry. M. Melchio. I see your donation, by the way. Awesome. It is €51 and 31 cents. FPV 410s. I just met cool Ukrainians at the 37th C3 in Hamburg. What is a 37C3? Greetings from M. Melchio or Marino 4691 from S. Just a second. Now I need to enter my mail because it was cut. The message was cut there. So yeah, just a second. No, not the second. I think like 10 seconds, probably, to read the end of your message. Oh. Just like a barking dog, you know. Oh. Okay, I'm looking for your donation. Yes, here it is. So, from Switzerland. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see people from Switzerland here, as we haven't seen many people from Switzerland here in our chat. So welcome to the community. M. Melchio. 37C3 is the Chaos Communication Congress from Chaos Computer Club. Interesting. Chaos Computer Club. I gotta check it. I gotta check out what it is because I like computer clubs. Okay. Yuki Roma says, Rick, don't know if you saw it before. I am Romana S. Awesome. Thank you very much, Yuki Roma. Then I'm putting you to the raffle. Yuki Roma. Thank you very much for putting the message there again, because it's really hard to keep the track with all the messages and notice every of them. So guys, if you see I'm missing your message, please put it again into the chat, so I will definitely see it. Okay, thank you. Yuki Roma. Awesome. Roma, $30. Awesome. Let's go now and mention all the other donations, because many $5 donations were coming in after my last mention. So. Wow, guys, there are many donations today, and this is so good and so awesome. Thank you. So. Who was? Hey, Secai, then Romana, then Cat V sent $5 saying challenge accepted. Awesome. Your $5 are in. You see, I'm putting it to the spreadsheet. Then Victoria O sent $5. Awesome. Then Amonsky sent $6 instead of 5. Matching Secai. Awesome. So it's also a match game. $5 from Holy Oblation. Challenge accepted, says Holy Oblation. Then $30 from Lynn S for the raffle. Awesome and amazing. $30 for the raffle from Lynn Yes, Lynn, thank you very much. Then 51.31 euros. I gotta check the, oh my god, how do I call it? The exchange rate for the euros, but I can actually count a bit later when I'm gonna be sending the money. But I'm gonna put 51.39 just like this, and I'm gonna put the euros word there. It is for 110th Brigade for FPV drones. Awesome. So we have 51.39 here in euros. Yeah, don't forget. Oh my god. Don't forget about euros. Euros. Then $5 from Linda H. Linda says $5 challenge. Then Cheryl Waitley, $5 for Secai's challenge. Then Mark K, $5 for Secai's challenge. Then Melinda P sent $20 saying please use wherever you decide. Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much, Melinda. This is very appreciated. Then Timothy sent $30 without any comment. Timothy, I want to put you to the raffle if you don't mind. Do you like this Motonka doll, Timothy? Do you like to be put on the raffle? Maybe you don't like Motonkas, and if you're gonna win this, you gonna be disappointed. Who knows? So please let me know if I am putting you to the raffle also. Okay? Thank you, Timothy. Okay, I wanted to show how much Greg Terry already raised and how much, what stuff they bought. He was sending me that picture and I forgot to show it to you. Oh shit, sorry Greg, I'm gonna do it now. Rick, if I sent you a 60-second video from the front line for New Year's, can you put it in your OBS on the fly and show it? Yeah, I can actually put it to the browser, so yeah, I will show it for you. Greg, I just sent 30 for raffle. Sent Timothy. Okay, Timothy, I was actually asking about that, so I'm putting you to the raffle. Timothy, $30. Awesome. Thank you very much for participating, guys. So we already have $300 for the raffle. Can you imagine? $300. So good. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we still have no $5 donations. No more $5 donations. We already have a lot of $5 donations, but we are still pretty far from 500 in that. But I'm sure that we're gonna get there. So guys, what I wanted to tell you, I wanted to count how much we have in total right now. Just a second. We have $1,263.83. It's pretty close to our new goal, $1,500. So please send donations enough to raise $237 more, and it's going to be done for today, and we can easily donate everything. I just received $5.30 from Susa. Challenge accepted. Awesome. We have a new donation. Amazing. So plus 5.3, we have $1,269.13. Great result. So I'm gonna show the statistics first for Greg Terry. Oh, I forgot to save it in here, so just give me a second. Where should it go? To fundraisers? Yeah, it should go here. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Just a second. I'm gonna need to put it here. Where the hell it is? Is it? Not it is. What was the name? Oh my god. Was it a... here it is. I found it. And putting it here. Awesome, you see the statistics. So, Amazon supplies. $64,997. Online cash donations, $35,000, 550. Then online PayPal donations, $3,129.79. Total donations, $103,676. $77, sorry. Impressive, fucking impressive, $100,000. So what period was it raised at? Greg, please tell me. I want to know. I really want to know. I'm really curious. By the way, coffees were also bought. Guys, we have to match the $5 from Pat Chelin. Pat, thank you very much. Slava Ukraini, Heroям Slava, Greg. So please tell me, Greg. Rick is on another planet now. What do you mean? Rick, Pat Chelin, and K Bell sent to buy me a coffee. Yeah, I just noticed that, guys. I just noticed. So, and I've mentioned it already. You've heard me. Okay, so $5. Buy me a coffee. Here, 1. Here, 2. Okay. 5 days. In 5 days, they raised $100,000. Even more than that, guys. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's something to, strive for. We can actually someday build up a community even bigger than we have now, and we're gonna be able to reach that too. I have no doubts in it, because you all work hard for that, and I do too, and nothing is gonna stop us. I think maybe only my death here from some Shaheed or ballistic missile, but I'm not living with those thoughts, because when you constantly think about death, you won't be living your life properly. So I better not, and I better focus on positive things. Miriam sent me 100 coffees, bought me 100 coffees, and that's crazy. Let's read the comment on that one. We are on one team. Yes, Greg, we are. So we gotta meet here in Ukraine. Okay, for drones, $5 on Buy Me Coffee from K-Bell. So Miriam's was saying, у Путіна дефіцит свинцю, кохання з Нової Зеландії. Putin has the deficit of, I actually don't know the name of that metal, свинець, it is called in Ukrainian. Свинець. Lead. The lead. Yeah, lead. Like this.
Lead.
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 Yep, you heard it. You heard me. 100 coffees. Holy shit. So, this comment says, у Путіна дефіцит свинцю, кохання з Нової Зеландії. So, are these coffees for me? Miriam, please tell me. Or I should split it, or I should fully donate it, or what should I do with it? Please tell me. Please don't tell me to decide myself, because I will give all of it to the armed forces. Hi guys. As it is the most important thing right now, to be honest. But I should do it right away. It's just, that Buy Me Coffee was created to support the channel, but what the fuck? Supporting the armed forces of Ukraine means supporting the channel, right? Okay, Baston. By the way, Baston, thank you for buying the memberships in the beginning of the stream, for gifting them to people. And I wanted to tell you that I've contacted you on Discord. Please go there and give me your address, because I still haven't sent you the patch from Franklin Kuhn. This one that you won. Oh, was it a patch? No, you weren't supposed to get the patch. You were supposed to get the hat, the nipple ring hat. Yes, that one. So that's what I need to send you. So please give me your address and the phone number there in Discord, in our direct messages, in our direct chat. Yes. So that's it. Please do it, because I have no address to send it to yet. Will do, Rick. Okay, Baston, thank you. Can we get 250 likes? Yes, and Hill, great. Call in. People, dear rollers, please give this stream 250 likes. Okay, guys, we need to wrap up because only 24 minutes left. I want to go, after the stream, I want to go and meet the new year with my wife there and with my cats also. So I don't want to spend too much time with you today, guys, because I also want to spend it with my family. I love you, but you know, family comes first. Or, oh my God. I am looking at my PayPal and no, we still haven't reached the goal. So let me check. Let me check what do we have here. You know, guys, because show the guys. Greg says, Rick, show the guys the New Year video I just sent you. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now. Just give me a second. Thank you for the reminder. Fish New Year save. I'm gonna save it now. Fundraisers. Let's keep it there. So showing it in the folder and then, guys, maybe this video will motivate you to send a few more donations for us to reach the goal, for us to be able to reach the goal. But if not, no problem. Even not reaching the goal is not a problem because we're still gonna have a result and a pretty good one. So the fish, where should I? Fish New Year. So it should be on F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Fish New Year. Showing it. Guys, just a second. Putting it here. Yeah, you will see it. Let's watch. It's only 20 seconds. No sound there. Yeah, I think no sound. Wow, that's cool. That's a fast dressing, I must say.
З Новим роком.
Yeah, and the fish is a badass, and I like this video. Thank you very much, Greg, for sharing it with us. By the way, Baston, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. This is very appreciated by me and by the community whose members are receiving those gifts. Happy New Year to you and yours, Rick, and all you rollers. Yes, that's a great wish. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, what do we do now? You are welcome, says Greg. I wanted also to show you the video. Let me do it now. Let's go. Let's watch it. Here it is. Today I was meeting with Anton and I'll tell you everything in the video. Hi guys, great news. Anton Tkachenko here.
Hi guys.
Brought 9 more FPV drones to me, and I'm gonna be giving all of this to him, and he's gonna be sending it to 110th Brigade. Guys, I want to say that FPV for Christmas is really successful this year. You see that the result is fantastic. Of course, they are not hundreds of FPV drones, like, for example, Sternenko is sending there, but 15 drones is a big number. And considering that each of them costs $500, this is a very impressive sum of money that you rollers managed to raise. And not only rollers, a lot of Ukrainians were contributing too, and Anton will tell us about that. Anton, I give you the mic.
Yes. With these gifts, guys from 110th Brigade will make New Year party. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, thank you guys. The party is gonna be really joyful for Russians, as they're gonna be becoming good Russians. So, what else I wanted to add? I wanted to add that Berry Monkey is also here. I decided to send one Berry Monkey to 110th Brigade to be their talisman, to protect them and to help them, get the best of luck there. So that's it. We wish you a Merry Christmas that's already passed and a Happy New Year. And I don't know, you're the best rollers. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
How do you like that, guys? 15 FPV drones are going to be going to the front line thanks to you, and not only you, to many communities, to communities who were also donating directly to Tridents versus Tyrants, the channel of Secular Secai, which he created specifically to raise funds for these 110 FPV drones. So I'm proud of all of us guys, and of him too, for being such a proactive citizen of the free world. Thank you very much, Secai. Thank you very much, everyone who donated. This video is also going to be flipped, because you see it is mirrored and you cannot see properly what is written on my head. And it's going to be posted there tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And you will read what's written there. Okay, but you can figure out it like that, right? Timothy says, the best to you, your wife, and little ones. Thank you. Friends and all your other family members also. Rick, the Ukrainian. Thank you very much, Timothy. This is very appreciated. How do you like it, guys? 15 FPV drones are gonna be kicking some, well, not kicking, but tearing off some Russian butt, you know? So you're bringing a huge support to 110's brigade, actually. There's going to be another video that I'm not going to be showing now, but I'm going to show this to you in a few days. This is the one that is called okay. That is called FPV drone in work. Yes, sorry, I was distracted by myself there. So Miriam, were you saying where the money should go? Rick, donation for ZSU. Awesome, thank you, Miriam. So this is gonna be 100 coffees that are gonna be transformed as $100 and sent to one of the fundraisers, right? Okay, awesome. Thank you, Miriam. Please don't forget to specify it in the comments, okay? Specify what fundraiser it should go, and if you don't know or don't want to decide to what fundraiser they should be sent, those coffees, please specify that to any fundraiser, okay? Because if they are coming without a comment, or with a comment, for example, Slava Ukraini, I consider those coffees for me, okay? So please, guys, don't forget to specify it on the comment, because I need to ask you, and you gotta reply to me in the chat every time this happens. This is gonna simplify a lot, but that's not a problem. I can ask. It's not that hard. It's not hard at all. So guys, we at the moment haven't reached the goal, but I gotta start donating. I gotta start transferring those donations. Maybe you will send the last 200 and let me check how much. $231 yeah, to the PayPal, because you know those, oh my god, those buy me a coffee money, they cannot be withdrawn and sent to the jars right away, so they're being sent on the next stream. I'm gonna withdraw them on Wednesday and gonna send them to those jars on the next stream. So please please preferably use PayPal, and if you can't do it, if Buy Me a Coffee works for you and PayPal don't, you know that they're gonna be donated on the next stream and not on this one. So that's how it works. Okay, guys, what about the video? Did you like it? I'm sure you liked it. Thank you for all you do. Give your family a hug from the diaspora in the US. You are always in our thoughts. Thank you very much, Romana. This is so so appreciated, and I feel those hugs. Thank you, Rick and Rick Rollers. Yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you, my amazing moderators. Tune is listening today, but she is not working as a moderator because she is she has the flu, and it's like the worst day, worst few days. They are usually first few days, they are the worst, you know. So we gotta wish a good health to her. Tune, please get better soon, and please keep being amazing. And I don't even need to ask you for that. because you will be. Thank you, Tana, for all the hard work that you put into this channel, into this community, into Discord, also making it better, more understandable, more interesting, interactive, and all of that. You do an amazing job. And if you will miss these words right now, you will definitely be listening to the recording, and you'll hear this. I'm sure of it. Frank Hansen says, Happy New Year to you, Rick. I hope you have a great time with your loved ones, and to all the rollers. Thank you very much. And yes, all the rollers, you're the best. Thank you, Rick, from Ireland. We love you. No, we love Ukraine. UA, it's not you. Baston was saying. Feel better soon, Tuna? Yes, Tuna, please. Feel better soon. Okay, so I gotta start donating. And I gotta do it fast because the time's running out. We only have 13 minutes. And I also said that I might be coming to the Shills stream today, but maybe after the new year itself, you know? Maybe I'll do it later. Probably not now, because I've heard the stream is gonna be pretty long. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I got the donation that actually reaches the goal, that make us reach the goal, or yeah, you know what I mean. So Holy Oblation just sent $240 saying for raffle and to meet the goal. Thank you very much, Holy Oblation. You and Silver Earth are absolute legends. Thank you for this generous donation. So for the raffle, $30, 24 divided by 240 divided by 30, 8. You want me to put you on 8 tickets? Holy Oblation, please tell me the numbers that you want. You see, all of them are vacant from what? Let's check. From 11 to infinity. Well, probably not, because we're still gonna have the limit. But choose, I think, easily. You can easily choose until 30. So yeah, from 11 to 30, just choose 8 numbers and I will put them for you. Yeah, Holy Oblation, you fucking rock. Thank you. That was impressive. F-25s too? Dream on, yeah. Like F-16s, if you're talking about the planes, the jets, F-25s would be amazing, but still sounds like a dream, because we still gotta receive F-16s first and start using them. Any numbers, please. Make they all for Silver Earth. Awesome. Silver Earth then. Okay, so Silver Earth, can you please help me with exact numbers? Like, do you want it to be from 11 to 18, or it should be more random? Like, but you know, when you're doing it in a row, like from 11 to 18, there are more chances that any of the numbers that is actually from 11 to 18 is going to be the winning number, right? So Silver Earth, I need your comment there. Please let me know. Let me know there in the chat. Awesome. Thank you, guys. That's fucking amazing how we are reaching the goal today, and how we are, and what we are doing in general. So cool. So damn cool. Okay, gotta start donating because the time's running out. All in a row is fine, says Silver Earth. Awesome, this is gonna be faster also. So one for like 11, from 11 to 18. No, to 18. Oh my god. My brain is getting tired already, but it's been 3 hours of talking and half a day of like absorbing the new experience. So $92 plus, yes, plus 92. It's gonna be 200. No, is it 90? No, it's 202. Okay, so was I putting the other donation there? 530. Was I putting that one to the spreadsheet? Let me check. No 530 in here. It was not here. So what donation we stopped at? 520. 55. Got it. This one. Yeah, I think Timothy's donation, $30, wasn't listed yet there to the chat. Not to the chat, but to the spreadsheet, I think. So yeah, let's list it in here. $30. Not 330. 303. $30 from Timothy. Susath sent 530. Then Holy Oblation sent 240. Awesome, great result. So we can actually check how much do we have there, and if the number is correct. No, I actually gotta do this, and then this, and like this. Yeah, I think so. Oh, this number won't count. Oh, it actually counts. Wow, it actually counts. Counts dollar. But it counts not properly. Okay, I think the number is correct because we have euros there, and we just need to change them for $4. But to do that, I gotta withdraw it first. Okay, just give me a second. I'm gonna start with euros, withdrawing it from my PayPal to my card. Okay. It's actually easy, guys. It's $56. Just give me a second. I see the number here. When I transfer it, it says how much. Not even transferring it, but see it there on the list of currencies I have. Just a second. I'm just putting the password there. Okay. Yeah, just $56.61. Awesome. So let's count. Let us count. Okay. Okay. So what do we have here? 3,053 dollars, and with this, yeah, I think everything is matching. Yeah, I think it is. I forgot this one. $50 and $20. Now it is a match. Yes, guys. Awesome. Amazing. That's what I have on my PayPal. And this one is not on Buy Me a Coffee. I didn't put it to the right place. So yeah, that's it. Awesome. Let's do it, guys. Transferring euros, $56.61. It's gonna be transferring it to my card. No, euros, please. 51.31 euro. 51.31. Transferring all of it in one payment. It's 2,151 hryvnia. Awesome. I'm gonna be transferring another payment also. Oh, by the way, actually, Melchi, yeah, is it the name there? Melchio, yeah, Melchio sent $50, saying this time for raffle. Now I did it correctly in USD. Greetings from Switzerland. You gotta send $10 more, Melchio, to make it 2 tickets, because 1 ticket is $30 and it's going to be 60 for 2 tickets. So please send $10 more and you're going to have another ticket, an extra ticket. Yeah, so we have $50 more from Melchio. Thank you very much. And this goes for raffle. Let me just put your name there, M. Melchio. Awesome. Number 19, Melchio, and $30. Please send me 10 more bucks and you're gonna have the second ticket, and I'm gonna put it next on the 20th position. Are you okay with that? M. Melchio, please tell me. Okay, Nils, Adam, thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships. They are very, very appreciated. So we have even more that's been raised today, $50 more, because, yeah, and Melchio just sent $10 more saying, here you go. Awesome. I just received it. Awesome, awesome. So you have 2 tickets, putting you to the position 20. You have 2 tickets now. Awesome, guys. The raffle is going hot. You all are making a great progress there. A nice video from the fish. Thank you. And what do we do now? We gotta wrap up. I gotta donate. Let me do it real quick. So, okay. What do I have to do now? I'm gonna make it as always in parts, not pieces, in parts. It's gonna be, what am I talking about? Sorry guys, getting distracted by myself. It's gonna be $700. Yeah, let me send it to myself, to my card. $700. What is the exchange rate today? It is $38. 38 hryvnias for $1, and and the 5th part of a Ukrainian cent, which is called kopika. Getting the wind up. Yeah, I am usually getting there. Let's go, Armed Forces of Ukraine. Yes, the Armed Forces. Oh no, or D or M, doesn't matter. Yeah, go. Okay, sending it to myself. So it's 26,601 hryvnia. Sending it. Awesome. Let me just now do what? Donate to some of the fundraisers. Let me put the Secai's fundraiser here. Just a second. Where is it? Here it is. Let's update it. Maybe someone was sending something directly to the jar, but I think no. So, streaming widget, progress bar, copy widget, close the widget, and now I gotta add it to the stream. So just a second. Oh, it was already here. Just hidden, you know. I just needed to uncover it, or whatever the hell the word is for that. So, guys, what do we have to do? Oh, the real how do you do, sir? Happy New Year, and may the coming year be better. The real how do you do, sir? You mean what I do is real? Thank you, if you meant there. You will see their last live stream, I think on Friday, Melinda was saying, where they had both Starsky and Rick as guests. Oh, whose stream? Oh, the Shills. Gotta go. Family time, says Kane K's GG. Much love to all. Thank you very much, Kane K's GG. And much love to you too. And have a great new year. Nils, is he a troll? Asks Baston. Oh yeah, he is real. What are you talking about, guys? Sorry, I don't have time for that. I need to donate. So let's begin with this one. 700, and first donation is gonna be. Okay, so those 51 euros, they were meant for what fundraiser again? 51 euros for FPV, 110 FPV. Awesome. So in total, we gotta donate $1,656.69. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna send first $756.61. Let me count how much it is. This is gonna be easy to count. So yes, it is gonna be 2,151 plus 26,601. It's gonna be 28,752 hryvnias. Let me donate it right now. So where the hell you are? Here it is. 28,752. 28,752. Mono pay, paying the mono. No, not the mono, the fundraiser. Okay. Work, please work. Awesome, it works. Sending it real quick. It's gonna be from Rick, the Ukrainians community. Oh no, the number is gone, so I need to put it again. Put it there again. 752 from Rick, the Ukrainians community. Slava Ukraini. This one went there. So 700. How much do we still have to send there? Let's check. 656 and 61. So $9 more $100 should be sent here. Let me send it from my PayPal to my card first, and then to 110's FPV fundraiser jar. It's a great result, guys. FPV is what really needed there. So sending it to my card, $900, and then we're gonna move to the other one. Yeah, I think we also have to send something to Helena. We also gotta send something to Helena. Okay, $900 are being sent to my card. In hryvnias, it is gonna be 34,201 hryvnia. Sending it, then go into the same jar. By the way, if progress bar was updating, you've seen that, guys. 36,000 now are there, are now there, or something like that, right? Okay, so what do we have here? We have a 34,201. Hey, this is the maximum amount, guys. I didn't know that. There's a maximum payment amount. You cannot send. You see, 34,000. You cannot see. You cannot send more than 29,999. I didn't know that. That's cool. So let's send this one. This one is gonna be the first part, and the second part is gonna be 4,202 hryvnias. Awesome. So just splitting it in two works. Okay, we'll do that. Whew. Okay, so from Rick, the Ukrainians community, Happy New Year. Being sent, and the progress bar will update now. I said no, yes. 66,272. So the last piece is 4,202 hryvnias. 4,202 are being sent. And just let me, no, don't slap me, just let me do that. So, sending the last one, it's gonna be the same from Rick, the Ukrainians community, Heroям Slava. Sending this one, plus 4,000, it's gonna be 70,000. Boom. I said boom, yes. 70,474. Guys, I think it's gonna be enough for, oh my god, 3 more drones, 3.5 drones. One costs 20,000 hryvnias, so if we if we just raise 10,000 more, which is less than 300 hryvnias, no, dollars, I'm sorry, this will be enough to get the 4th drone. Fucking awesome result, guys. Fucking awesome. Thank you. Today, thanks to Bjorn. Oh, it was from Rick, the Ukrainians community, but I actually needed to put the comment from Bjorn because the Bjorn was paying for most of it. But anyway, Bjorn will be okay with that. Secai says, Rick, thank you, Rick. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my friend. I'm so happy that we are able to bring more FPV drones, and thank you for starting all of this, because that's the way to make the real change, to bring 15 more drones to our soldiers in just a week. They will be able to come here, as Anton told me, because what? I see Michelle Ferguson says, I'm glad Rick is doing this because I'd be all confused. Yeah, that's why I need all those spreadsheets and all that calculation, because it's getting really hard lately, because the number of fundraisers is constantly growing, and I'm just getting mixed up in all of this. And yeah, we gotta go there to my PayPal and see. I gotta go there myself and see how much we still have. Okay, so $92 and that and this. Okay, I'm counting, guys. Bear with me. We still have $1,412.52. So we gotta send $70 for the bathroom and changing room. Awesome. I'm gonna do it now, just a second. $70. Okay, where's the jar? Here's their jar. We're not gonna be able to see the progress bar updating, but we're gonna be able to see it in here. So $70. I'm sending this from my PayPal to my card. Yeah, a bit tired, guys, and really have to run soon, but we gotta finish it up. I gotta finish it up. Yep. Okay. So $70. Sending it. I'm gonna donate it here and now. It's gonna be 2,660 hryvnias. Okay, transferred it. Now donating. So all is gonna be just great. Okay, so drum rolls. I cannot put comment in here, but that's me. Oh, guys, by the way, I forgot to tell you that the medical training I've been going through today, they didn't announce it. It was just a surprise, but they gave us the certificate. It is Stop the Bleed, Save a Life. American College of Surgeons Committee of Trauma recognizes me. There's a song. Recognizes me as a for successful completion of the Stop the Bleed course presented on 31st of December 2023. And yeah, Солом'янський Котики, Committee of Trauma, American College of Surgeons. Anyone knows that American College of Surgeons? Yeah, 11:10 p.m. in Kyiv, actually. Woohoo! Yeah, the certificate. Awesome. So that donation, was it sent, guys? Did I send it? Yes, I sent it. 2,660 hryvnias more. Let's update the page. I think it should be 836. No, yeah, 36,000 now. Yeah, it is. And 842. Amazing, guys. I'm definitely gonna go to that facility, to that bathroom, and that what? Changing room. After it's gonna be done, and I'm gonna film it for you guys. It's gonna be a report done by me. Now I almost have the contact. I will find the contact. I mean, we have that girl on, actually here. Is it that one? No. Here it is. Here she is. Maria, I think her name is. Yeah. Maria Kravchenko. So yeah. She's the girl I'm gonna be contacting and going to that place and actually... Yes, and actually doing that. Filming. Okay, so time's run out so quickly. And yeah, what I gotta do is to donate now to Halina. Guys, what do you think, $200 or $300? Because I just received the donation and we have a bit more here. Just a second, the last one. By the way, was I putting the second time? Yes, Melchior was put here the second time. So the next one is was sent by Margaret G. Thank you very much. $40.59, helping Andrii Siromakha, who is raising money for one Mavic 3T drone for the warriors of Karpats'ka Sich battalion. And this is not the end of the comment. Let me get there to my mail and check it out there. I will be doing it fast, pretty fucking fast. I really hope so, but maybe not. As always, not as fast as I expect myself to be. Okay, here it is. Yes, I have found it. So 49 separate rifle battalion. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that was the end of the comment. And I wanted to mention what else. So yeah, we have a bit more, 40.59. Oh my god, where should go? Mavic 3T. So 40.59. Awesome. So guys, 2 or 3. You probably, yeah, 300. Leathercat says 300. Yes, I agree. No, 600 tonight is my limit, says Henrik. Unless y'all. It's actually hard to pronounce for me. Okay. 300. Okay, this is gonna be $300 for Halina for her medkit initiative, IFAC, to be precise. You're amazing, Rick, says Linda H. Thank you. You guys are all amazing too, and you personally, Linda H, are amazing. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, $300 are being sent to my card right now. For Halina, it's 11,400 hryvnias, and I'm gonna send it to her and show you the screenshot later on in the report, because we don't have time for it right now. But you know how it works. You will just get into the report in a few days, maybe even tomorrow, who knows. And I will be... Oh, by the way, Алевтина, дякую з прийдешнім Новим роком. I wish you a health and peace too, but only after the victory, because without victory, peace isn't possible. The real peace isn't possible. So that's it. Happy New Year. Don't forget to buy Armand's Floki patch, Rick. I won't, but we still have, we don't, okay. Okay, so Armand goes first. Lettercat, you mean that? I will do it. And I will report about that. But I think I gotta do it simultaneously. Like, we gotta raise, first we gotta raise 200 euros and not $200 because it's a bit more. But only then, for both of you, we must buy it not simultaneously, but at the same time. Okay, gotta go back to my Monobank app and donate to Helena. Just give me a second. 11,400 hryvnias. By the way, who was saying that? Will Ashley was saying, great Christmas Eve show, Rick. It was nice. Awesome. Thank you very much. But do you mean the one that was going the last Saturday? No, Sunday? Yeah, last Sunday, I think. But if you mean this one, this is the New Year's Eve stream. And I hope you like this one too, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you like this one too. Do you like this one too? Okay, I'm almost there. Almost there. Almost sent it to Helena. Found it. 11,000. Yeah. 11,400 hryvnias. From Rick, the Ukrainians community. Happy New Year. We love you and Anton. And Anton. Yes. Here they go. You won't see any progress bar updating because it's just between two of us there in Monobank, but I'm going to show you the screenshot later during the next week. Okay. Happy New Year to you all, guys. It's almost here in just 42 minutes, and I gotta run soon, so let's make the last few donations and let's get out of here for today. Okay, I have the last 1,000. Let me count. Let me actually count exactly how much do we have here. So it's it's 7. No, not 7. $1,803. No, not 800. Oh my God, Rick, stop. $1,083.11. Yes. So it's gonna be then let's split it in two. Let's split the crowd into two. You could do it. The idols from the pop festival, Pink Pop Festival from 2021. I recommend you guys. This was the quote from there. The dolls can be bought on eBay, but I cannot verify automatically or qualify, says Silver Earth. Okay. $583.11. That's it. Send in this. It's 22,159. This is the donation that is gonna be sent to the Mavic 3T fund. First one for today. I really hope not the last one. Yeah, it's not gonna be the last one. So 22,159 hryvnias. Sending it now. And open. Yeah, it's opening. Do you remember Claptrap from Borderlands? I love that one. From Rick, the Ukrainians community. Happy New Year. Slava Ukraine. Okay, donating it and the progress bar just updated. 86,365 hryvnias and 99 kopikas. It is now 41%. Great job, guys. Great result. And what? And the last donation is just needed to be done. I'm doing it really faster than usually today, right, guys? I'm really managing, like almost. Just not finishing the stream in time as I promised to my wife at 23:00. It's 21 minutes past that. Damn, Rick, you need to become more disciplined. I really do, guys. Autocorrect is a pain in the ass. Okay, 19,001 hryvnia. Transferring it to my card and just adding it here. 19,001 hryvnia. No, not that little. Now scanning the QR code. And drum roll, guys. This is the last donation to any of our fundraisers in a year. This is the historical moment. I want to actually make the statistics and count how much have we raised during the year and give you that statistic. I should have ideally prepared it to this moment, to this stream, but this stream actually counts, so this is not all the sum of money, right? From Rick, the Ukrainians community. Heroimslav. Okay, this one goes, drumroll, last donation of the year, and update. Come on. Yes, 105,366. Guys, 50%. We pushed it from 30 to 50% today. It's an amazing result. You are all badasses, and you are Rick and Rollers, and you're just amazing, guys. Thank you for this amazing year. Thank you for being here with me, and for me, and especially for the Armed Forces of Ukraine, as it's the most important thing is to support them and to take care of them, because they are taking care of all of us. If they fall, we fall. If we fall, the Ukraine, I mean, then the whole Europe will be invaded, and many other countries will be invaded, as they are being invaded after this invasion also. So let's keep fighting, let's keep kicking their asses. Next year is gonna be fucking hard. It's gonna be a huge trial for us, but you see, I'm dedicated. I want to do more. I want to do something a bit less safe, like to go, for example, closer to the front line and do some interviews there. And this is something that Greg Terry will help me with. You guys, please stay safe. You have a great Christmas Eve, Christmas night. Oh, Christmas? No, not anymore. New Year's Eve. Sorry. Happy New Year, Jet. Happy New Year, and Hill, Andreas, K. Bell, and Mertzi, Will Ashley, Linda H. Love you all, guys. Holy Oblation, Silver Earth, Lynn S., Henrik, Alessio, Leathercat, Barry Mundy, Sally Luz. Oh, guys, so many amazing names. Maybe tomorrow. Noel C., Linda H., Charlie. Wishing you all a Happy New Year and victory to Ukraine, says Margaret Griffin. Thank you, guys. Unfortunately, I have no more time. Susa, Happy New Year to you too. Melinda in Seattle, so glad I found you. Thank you, Rick, and the mods for all that you do. Happy New Year. Yeah, guys, I'm so happy that I found you, and it was just the best year of my life, believe me. Even though we're at war and in a constant tragedy, I'm living the life. I'm fulfilling my purpose, you know. I have found it. I'm fulfilling this calling, and I couldn't be happier. I could be happier if we finally got our victory, but at this moment it's not that close, and this is why we need to fight. We need to fight more and differently, and I'm gonna be also starting to training more, maybe how to use weapons, and who knows. You know what I mean. Okay, guys. No more time. No more time. Love you all. Please keep fighting together with us. I love you. I wish you a good health. And